should start the stream. Why don't we have Andrea give us a recap of last time on the Grey Wanderers?
Yep. Pretty simple recap here because we didn't do huge amounts. We proceeded through the trapped hole, setting it off a few times and getting hit hard at the end. We managed to disarm a trapped chest and get the goodies inside. We decided it would be best to rest as we were pretty drained already. We had to fight a couple of those dog demons, and while collecting the essence from them, heard some footsteps from something likely invisible, so I used Fairy Fire to try and reveal it and managed to succeed and revealed a Drow Mage with the Spider Queen. I wonder what he's doing down here. We rest with the gnolls we saved earlier and felt stronger than ever.
Alright.
As we leveled up.
And he did throw a fireball at your group. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
So we did a long rest last.
Yeah, it's currently early morning.
Alright.
Yeah, we just long rested and we're level 8.
Oh, that's right.
Alright, so I'll try to get you in as quickly as possible, Astral, but for now we'll have you kind of on the side. I'll send you some messages to let you know what's going on. But it is, let's see, the Grey Wanderer session 41, 7 a.m. on the 14th of spring. You are all in this room, in this dark, dangerous place, filled with demons and undead. What do you want to do? Do you want me to pass time? I can pass time if you want to sit here too.
I was just setting some stuff up, like making it that I was holding my shield and getting rid of my temp HP that I still had.
Give me a D20 roll. It's time for a random encounter.
Like, genuinely, because, oh, let's go.
Because we've been sitting around for too long.
No, what do you want to do? What's going on?
Okay. Well, we have a couple of options. We could go back to where we just were at the top left, or we could try and go to where, like, that Flynn and that were. Or we could try and find a way through that door that we saw. I'm assuming the invisible mage dragged someone through. Thoughts, people?
Are there any shields lying around? I don't think so.
Let's continue checking the hallways to the west before we head for the northeast. Since we have seen activity northeast, we're pretty sure there's stuff to encounter up there. We might want to finish up some of the other passages first. Like, isn't there some stuff? Like, hold on, let me zoom out. I was just thinking there was a couple hallways or doors or something in the northwest or something. I think that we hadn't finished.
Yeah,
we were checking this hallway over here.
Yeah.
And then we turned back because we were so battered.
If you guys are pinging, I'm not seeing anything. But yeah, I think there's some doors in the central area too that we didn't check. Yeah. Because I know, like, if we go north from... Yeah, if we go northeast, we know that we've seen activity up there. I just feel like the other stuff might be stuff we can kind of finish up, and then we kind of move on. I don't know. I'm totally guessing. Obviously, there could be just as much to encounter both ways. I don't know.
Just a quick clarifying question, DM. I remember that Rumpty saw past that door and saw stairs. Did they go up or down? I'm pretty sure they went down, didn't they?
They went both.
Oh, they went both.
Yeah.
So I think the main goal is definitely that door. It's just figuring out how to get through the magic door.
You know.
Well, and remember when we came in this building, we came in like above from the roof of this level, but we knew that there was, I think, 3 levels, didn't we, from the outside?
Yes, and you believe you're on the 2nd level. And from what you were told by the Gnoll spy, there is some sort of secret tunnel in the basement that he wants you to get him down to, and there might be a way to use it to get to the main settlement. of the cultists.
Okay.
So our main options basically are either try heading directly down to the basement or finish securing this level so that we know that it's generally safe behind our
Well, then
backs.
we also have the logic of do we clear the level above us as well for the same status
Now,
security.
do you have the gnolls in here with you, or did you put them somewhere else?
I think they're in here with us.
You
Yeah,
do
we're
or-
very cramped.
You do or oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
So they are in here as well then.
I
Well,
was thinking which
outside
path
of
to take
combat, you don't all have to stand 5 feet apart.
Yeah.
This is actually a pretty big room. But it is probably getting a bit smelly with all the people in here.
They've been there for about 2 days with no bathroom.
Doesn't one of us have prestidigitation?
Yeah, I'm just constantly cleaning.
Garo
It works,
says,
it works.
Garo would say, I don't know how long we should stay in here. I think we should try to make our way down as quickly as possible. There are probably going to be more demons, and if the cultists figure out we're here, that could be trouble. Plus now we know there are drow somewhere in this place.
That is true. At least one caster. It makes you wonder, though, does the Yunagu cult have some kind of connection to the Spider Queen? Because he definitely was affiliated with the Spider Queen.
That is a good question. The gnolls and the drow are not usual allies, so I could not answer you. From my time here, I had not seen any drow.
Great.
So either he's thing or something weird's happening.
I'll go ahead and look through Ramti's senses and just check if there's any activity in these hallways that I can see from these two corners as the group is getting ready to come out.
No, Ramti has not sent you any messages. And if you look through his eyes, the hallways look clear still.
Let the group know that it's clear to come out of the room at the moment.
So are we going new path or old path? Straight north from here, or are we heading west?
I think we should probably try to find our way down, because eventually the cultists will find out we're here, and then they're gonna send people down the hole.
I think we have a basic idea of how to get down. It's just getting through that door now.
Might as well do a rush.
This is the door that locks magically behind the guy, right, Lou? That where I saw the
Yes.
staircase was over here, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we don't even know. So we don't even know if we can get through that door.
It's worth a try.
I
Yeah.
have to spell magic.
That's true. And I think Onyx has the best lock picking, so we could, if it's locked as well, we can use him.
I think Google's pretty good at looking as well.
Oh, perfect.
Not bad, but I think Onyx is far more skilled than me.
I think
Yeah,
that's
Onyx
just
has
because he has
gloves
those
for it.
gloves, yeah. He has those +5 lockpicking gloves.
Onyx
Yeah.
takes a swig. He says, I can get through any lock.
Okay. So just north from here then? Because I think that's going to be the best chance to find the way through that door.
Sounds great.
Alright, so you're opening the door.
Yes.
Alright, you push the door open, leading back out into the hallway.
Shall we bring out the party token so Astral can see? I'm assuming he's just looking at a black box right now.
Watching him threat, though.
I think, well, there is the stream you can watch, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching that for the moment.
Yeah. Alright, so whoever's going to open the door, please go up to the door. Alright, apparently Otto's in front. Interesting.
Nobody moved. So
Alright.
That's what it sounds like.
Hey, it's got a scribe.
Isn't Uvlo, aren't you usually in the front?
Ah, yes. That is where I should be. Oops,
Alright.
sorry.
Gotta take my tiny torch.
So you start making your way down the hall. Things seem quiet for the time being.
Can't leave. I'm locked in the door.
Oh, is it doing that thing to you?
Just drop myself outside.
and I'll have Rumpty come out of millipede form, and she'll do. No, let's do the bat form.
Sorry, I got distracted there.
Alright. Remember to mark yourselves with weapons if you have them out.
Who stole my torch?
The gnolls would close the door behind you.
The amount of times I've accidentally taken someone's torch or someone's taken my torch.
I'm guessing it's Uvlal since he's walking
Probably.
around too.
I'm trying to hop in front of everybody here.
Uvlal just has 2 torches, I see. I think he just stole it again!
No, he
I'll
He's
eventually
just dual
stop.
wielding.
I'm
I'm
pretty
supposed
sure
to
he
have-
did because I don't have a light source right now.
Akimbo
just pull out another one. It's not a big deal.
Oh no, I'm just laughing at it. I'm not actually like upset or anything.
So are we continuing north?
The door to the stairwell I saw is through this door that you're right in front of, Eldwin.
Yeah, so that door
Wow.
remains closed as far as you can tell. It has some strange symbols on it that I don't think anyone was able to decipher.
I think only Ramti has looked at it closely, right? Well, I mean, we all walked by it before, so.
If you want to take a closer look at it, Arcana might tell you something.
Let me gaze upon this.
Nice.
I
Alright.
think I already did an Arcana check on this earlier, so I'm gonna pass on it this time.
Yeah, so you think it's some sort of abyssal symbol. You would guess it looks similar to some of the tattoos those trolls you fought had on them, possibly having something to do with the maw. You think it may have been put on here recently. You don't think it was part of the original construction of this place. But also it seems like some sort of wall of force is preventing you from accessing the door.
Oh. Can I activate Eldritch Sight just to see if there's anything, any additional details to be gleaned?
Yeah, go ahead and link Eldritch Sight.
Oh gosh, I mean it's detect magic basically. Let me go find it.
Okay, so you do a little chant as you summon magical energies. Yes, indeed, there is magic coming from the door. You think it's evocation magic.
Jesus.
Which would go along with the wall of force.
Hmm.
So there's.
Ted-
Hold on, so it's like a wall of force keeping us from the door?
As you attempt to access the door, yes, some kind of invisible force keeps you at bay.
At least it didn't blow up.
But we did see the drow come through it somehow.
Well, he also threw a fireball, so I'm assuming he has some magical capabilities. Maybe he's even the one who put the symbol there.
Yes,
Would
it's possible.
I know how, like, generally how powerful a wall of force, like how powerful a spellcaster you'd need for a wall of force?
You can give me an Arcana check.
I've got a lot of these, so I'll just try and use one of the inspiration points for this.
Okay. You believe that Wall of Force is a 5th level evocation spell. It's only supposed to last about 10 minutes. So something else is making this effect permanent.
Okay. Click.
You don't think this is a normal spell?
Like, this isn't acting like a normal magical wall. Something has to be keeping this up or feeding it, or there might be, or it might be able to stay up for long times with a key of some kind, allowing people through.
Do you think it was the cultist who put it here? Dosha says.
It seems the only logical explanation.
That or the drow.
Either they put it here, or they figured out how to use it for themselves. Either way, there's probably something on this floor. Like, there's either something that can give us access to this, or something that will, or something that's keeping this up.
It looks like there are jail cells out here to the west. You think there'd be anything in there, or should we keep searching down this hall?
Freed the gnolls from those cells.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. That must have been before I found you, or you found me.
Yeah, that
do you remember
hallway leads back to where the sacrifice pit is. That's how you got in here.
Oh, there's a sacrifice pit. Alright.
It's a very cheerful place.
Sounds like a good time.
All right, well.
I just turned to Anvir, was like, you remember that gnoll that we encountered that just wrecked me when we
Yes.
first came down? It's like, he seemed a lot stronger than most of the gnolls we faced. Maybe either he knows something or might have access to the lower levels.
Only one way to find out.
He did go to the north, but that was a while ago, so he could be anywhere.
I have a feeling he's probably around this area still.
Well, we're well rested. We just had ourselves a nap and can't get through this door. Let's go open another.
Yes. I love the strategy. Flawless.
And I mean, Otto's probably hopping and giggling as he says this. So.
I sent you a whisper, Astral, if you could get back to me. I don't know if you noticed that.
Onward! Hoo-hoo!
Onward and upward and onward.
Up. Are we doing up? North then?
Oh, I'm following
So-
y'all.
As you were moving north, go ahead and move north.
Hi, Rompty.
Otto, you're passing by the hallway here, and you think you see something move in the shadows nearby.
I will activate Eldritch Sight again to see if I can see any magic auras in the area of where
You
I saw
thought
the
you
movement.
saw something over here, down the hallway.
Over here.
It's just like,
Kind of at the edges of your light.
He's gonna hop and hoot. Hoo-hoo! Something's there. Hello!
A little gnome friend seems to think there's something down the hallway over there.
Hello?
Should we get ready for a fight?
And our cleric who hates to be in the front lines goes charging ahead.
I hate to be in the front lines, but I'm always the one who goes in first.
You guys want me to
Doing
walk past
business.
you? I can totally squeeze past you.
Hello?
Oh, he's just going.
With my 3 torches.
Hold on one moment.
Yeah, wait.
I'm
Do you
trying to-
My
actually?
torches went.
Do you actually have 3 torches lit?
He has 3 light rocks.
Yes. I have 1 light rock. My owl Nicola has 1 light rock. And I don't know where the 3rd one came from. I'm assuming
It's
I
just
stole
your
it from-
spare.
Alright, so please,
No, or you
unless
stole it.
you have 3 or 2 rocks, 1 in each hand, please delete one of them. So, as you step forward, you would see a figure kind of at the edge of the shadows. It looks like he tries to move to the side, but you would notice him. What would you look like to them, Astral?
You would say white skinned, elf ears, blue and white cape. Different colors hair. Rapier by your side.
Any obvious weapons or armaments?
The rapier on his side and the backpack.
Okay. So yeah, it seems like the gnome notices you as you try to move through the shadows. The smaller one seems to be particularly keen of sight. What do you want to do?
I don't shoot him with a fever.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
No, I say that to them.
Oh, what did you? Okay, what did you say to them?
Yeah, I didn't actually hear.
A language that Ushum is Sean.
Okay, so it seems
I'm
he's
going-
speaking in some kind of language you don't understand.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
turn to everybody else and say, "Did you get that?" And then yell down the hall, "Are you a friend or foe?"
I can.
What language are you speaking in, by the way?
I believe it's the one that you said I could have, the made up one, basically. A mix between Elvish and a mix between Elvish and another language.
Alright. So does anyone speak Elvish?
I speak Elvish and
Yeah.
Sylvan and Celestial and Undercommon.
So the language might sound familiar to you then, although the dialect is a little bit off. You might slightly understand what he's saying, but it does sound odd to you.
I'm like getting the broad idea, but the Pacifics are like, wait, what?
So it's like a pigeon tongue kind of thing.
Yeah, good way to put it.
Okay.
I would try and I would talk to him in Elvish and see if he can understand that. Like, just kind of like, I don't seem to get your dialect too well, but do you get this one?
I do have a quick question for you, if you do not mind. My answer was out to your question of friend or foe. Now, can I reciprocate that? Are you friend or foe? And I'm saying this in Elvish.
As long as you're not a friend of the people who run this prison, then we're friends.
Then I switch the common. Maybe this tongue would be better for you, but I am no friend of the people who run this place.
Ah, then in that case, maybe we have common interests.
Common enemies, at the very least.
So really
I'm going to
quick,
scoot up a level.
Uvlal, what would you look like? And actually, does anyone have proficiency in Arcana?
Yeah.
Like half
Several.
of this group.
Alright, so if you have
Everyone.
proficiency in Arcana, which is most of you, the way he looks would make you think he is some kind of, possibly a shadow elf, a Shadar Kai.
Would I know that at all? Just knowing about different elves?
Probably not. If you don't know
Okay.
Arcana, you probably don't know about the Shatterkai.
I wasn't
That's
sure
Arcana.
how much other, how many,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how much I would know about different elves.
Yeah, probably not going across plains, plain elves, but
I'm just looking at him like, this is a very pale elf.
yeah, his features would maybe make you think he's Drow at first, but there's a couple of things that don't mesh with the Drow heritage. But like I said, those of you with the training of the Plains and Arcana would probably recognize that. So let's see. Uvlo, what would you look like to him?
Ufo was a Vidalcan, but an amphibian, like blue skins, bald hair or bald head. He's tall and skinny. He's wearing like prisoner's clothes, kind of tattered, but also wearing heavy armor, not carrying any weapons. I think that's about what I look like there.
Okay.
Yeah, but I do have an owl with me. His name is Nicola.
An owl sitting on his shoulder. He would not know the name
Yes.
of the owl, though. What about Otto? What do you look like?
Otto is a very scrawny little male gnome. He's probably about 3 feet tall. White hair, beard, mustache. His eye color kind of seems to change depending on the light and the angle. Sometimes they look brown, but other times more like amber or yellow. He's wearing pretty simple clothing and gear, leathers, wools, linens. And he's got several little daggers sheathed on his belt and a little buckler strapped to his right arm. He's got a metal cuff on his left wrist that's etched with a symbol, and he's wearing a ring on one of his pinky fingers that has a large brownish red stone. And at some point, while the introductions are going on, a little creature would kind of poof into appearance on his shoulder that resembles kind of a fiendish monkey. And it would hiss and scowl.
What about Eldwin?
You'd see young human, early 20s, dressed in green and yellow leathers. He has a scar over his left eye, and he has 2 rapiers on him on his belt. One of which looks incredibly ornate.
All right, and what about Anvir?
Unvia is a fairly young high elf, like for a high elf anyway. He's probably about middle age for a human. Wearing mainly dark blues and purples, except he's got a kind of chitin chest plate that he wears. He has like this staff that he has, and a shield, and an emblem. And the shield and the emblem that he wears around his neck, both have 8-pointed stars on them.
Astral, do you have religious knowledge?
No.
Okay, so you probably wouldn't recognize that symbol then. Alright. So, yeah, it seems like Otto is very perceptive. He was able to track you even when you were trying to move stealthily. The small gnome. He kept his eye on you.
And he's like hopping from foot to foot, and he kind of giggles and occasionally talks to himself.
So, as you're speaking, one of the other figures with the group, a Knoll, steps forward and says, You are dark-skinned like the one that used magic on us. Are you with the elves below?
But his skin was white.
Dosha?
Astral.
Well, it's like ashy. He could be mistaken for a drow.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
And the no said that to me.
Yes. He kind of steps forward, not necessarily threatening, but maybe growling a little.
Well, I mean, I know of them in the basement.
You,
but
you,
I'm not with them.
he says, how do you know of them?
I got snuck up upon, and apparently I'm part of the group, so I just rolled with it.
He kind of
What's that last bit?
He looks suspicious, and he says, so you're with them, but you're not? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Double agent? Woohoo.
What, is this some kind of like forced servitude or?
That giggle gives it away.
Simply put, I'm a very convincing liar. I just told them the truth. And most liars. I told them a lie, but there was also truth in it.
A half truth, a semi.
He says, well,
Yeah.
why were you trying to hide from us?
I mean, to be fair, we don't exactly look like the most normal people in the world, Dish.
And
And-
actual
and-
side just turns over to auto.
Sorry, what?
Astral Sight moves from the null to auto. And I have good reason to, especially since they sent me here to spy on you.
On us. Sounds like we should kill you.
I mean, you can, but you lose someone who knows about the operation. Always, to a point.
Dosha seems kind of surprised by Uvlol's instinctive play for violence there. He kind of gives you a look, Uvlol. He's never really heard you talk like that to anyone. And he says, well, I was just curious is all. It doesn't seem like we can trust anyone in this place. He looks at Uvlol again and backs up a little.
What is the astral sight that you mentioned? Did he say something about using some sort of ability on us?
Who?
Who? Me?
Yeah. I thought you said something
No.
about using. Oh, okay.
Haven't used
thought
the
you-
ability yet.
Okay, gotcha. I thought you said something about something like I thought you said
Yes.
astral sight, and I didn't know what that was.
Yet, he says.
Yet.
Yet! He would.
So we can trust you or we can't trust you? Because it sounds like we can't really trust you at this point.
Mean. See, I have a goal of not dying.
As do we. And one of my goals is to get out of this place.
Uval, maybe calm down a little bit.
I mean,
Very
we are underground, so. So, simply put, I will give you a piece of information about them. Ask any question about what's happening below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you find it acceptable, we can join forth.
I always prefer cooperation over competition.
Well, what kind of things could you bring to this party?
I tried to just ask you to ask me a question about what's happening below, and
Yes, but do you only have information? Can you fight at all?
let me find that building. God damn it.
Causing mayhem straight away. Gotta love it.
I use,
Everything.
Mr. Deem, I use Psychic Whispers to talk in his head.
Alright, what do you say to him?
I mean, I can do this, but
He suddenly whispers inside your mind as he just smiles and you hear his voice.
Oh yeah, we had a green dragon that could do that.
dragons is okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, he was a barbarian with a big axe.
He was not a dragon.
He was Dragonborn. I should be more specific. You're right, Dosha.
Dosha says, we have met a dragon. He was no dragon.
True.
You see, it woke up confusion when Astral's.
Yeah, we've been around.
Well, if we do have to fight, can you help us? Or should we have you stay in the room with our Knoll friends?
I mean, I can find. I'm not the best at it, obviously, but I can hold my own.
I mean, you have a weapon, don't you? Rapier.
I mean, I have this and so much more.
Give me a persuasion check.
To me.
Yeah. Dosha says, he seems like he could be of value to us. I think we should take him with us. With his knowledge and possible ability to fight, he might be able to help us in this place.
Yes, it's just gauging how truthful he is about being a double agent.
Yeah. We don't want a triple agent here.
It's a big lead.
Last thing we want.
Technically a double agent. Technically trying to hide.
I mean, you did literally admit that you were sent here to spy on us.
I was, but then I
You realized how cool we were and decided
Yeah.
that you'd rather join us than
Well,
okay, it
help
was
us.
okay. Let me explain this real quick. It was between all you, what's it, Otto again, and the fucking gnolls and wizards in the fucking basement. I chose
And-
always you.
And you sold your soul. Is what it sounds like.
I mean,
For survival, it's the logical choice, I understand.
oh, you mean that way? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Wait, what other way is there?
hang on a second. Romty,
Oh, yeah.
as you
Oh,
move
I was
up
just
there,
putting her back where she'd been before. Sorry.
I thought she was down the hall with you over here.
I brought her down for the introductions, but she was up there when we first saw him.
Alright, well, if she went up there at this point, she would see.
Death incarnate.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, guys. I just like putting her at the ends of hallways that to keep watch for us.
We love Romty.
So as she kind of hops down the hallway, you get to the edge, and you would see one of those demonic creatures in the area.
Is he standing still or moving?
Where is it? Oh, here it is. It is to the east. It sort of growls as it hears the footsteps.
Is it moving?
Well, you can't see it right now, but Romty would see it coming towards her. I need initiative rolls, please.
Okay.
Okay.
So then, Romty will immediately communicate with Otto about this. So, does she recognize it?
How intelligent is she?
I don't know.
It's average-ish.
Alright, no, I'll just say she doesn't then. Give me initiative rolls.
She's got 7. Intelligence is 7.
So she might say, ugly thing in your mind.
Okay, but it's not something she recognizes that we've recently fought. Okay, so Otto would immediately call out a creature in the hall to the north. Woohoo!
Alright,
What is the that one?
excuse me.
What?
Right before combat begins with the auto av. Fuck. You just hear that? Like a soft.
Don't forget to roll initiative, mate.
Oh, he did.
I did.
He's got whisper rolls on.
Oh shit, no, I do. Oh fuck. Oh. Yeah, so rolled.
Well, ended up just being a dick.
Totally.
Ah, yeah, I see you on the actual initiative order.
Ooh, they're Dexy, whatever they are. They got high initiatives.
Yeah, they've always been pretty dexy. I think they have like.
So the first
Forest.
act, you would hear a screech down the hallway behind Romty.
Oh no!
And another creature comes running down. It's going to rush up at Romty and attack the invisibleness. Using multi-attack, it slashes wildly. 13 versus AC.
Oh, that's my AC, so that hits.
Alright, Romty takes 11 slashing. And I think
You guys
she-
hear a little.
Yeah, poofs out. The creature sort of looks around confused, ending its turn. Oovlol.
I am going to run up 10, 15, 25, 30 feet to there. So there's an ugly guy over there. Tell Eldwin to get behind me. And, see, yeah, I guess I'll dodge then, yeah. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, you're dodging. There is another screeching noise as a creature comes to the end of the hall here, looks south and sees Eldwin, and it's going to move 10 feet towards you, then dash, moving up to engage you. That is it for that creature. Anvir.
I know. Moonbeam!
Oh no.
Alright, so you chant summoning magical energy, creating a beam of radiance. Go ahead and link the spell, please.
Yeah, on that now.
Okay, and press the thing to cast it. So you begin concentrating as you bring this moonbeam to being, spending the spell slot. Anything else?
Nah, that would probably do me.
Alright, Astral.
I will do like a dagger throwing animation and throw out one of my second raids towards this one,
Alright,
which I should be able to see.
so you kind of throw your hand
Oh.
forward,
Oh, look
releasing,
at that roll! Is that pretty hurt?
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Psychic blades!
yeah, releasing a psychic dagger towards the enemy, which then strikes with a crit. Go ahead and give me a damage roll. Okay, so that does 16 psychic damage, right?
Yeah, would that be with sneak attack or no?
You would have
do
sneak
have
attack.
people next to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that would
that's
all
what
be
they-
critical.
Nice.
Oh!
Alright, so roll.
Wait, is that the double though?
Roll again.
Yeah, roll another 4.
Wait, I rolled another
Amazing.
sneak attack?
It's doubled, yeah.
Because of the crit.
Is your
It's crit.
Critted a crit. Alright.
So,
Nice.
16, 37.
Alright, hang on everyone. Just give me
43.
some math here. 16,
I think it's 50. Yeah, 50.
37, 47, 53. Alright, so it is struck by your psychic dagger as blood explodes from its eyes and ears, the psychic damage wounding it.
Jesus Christ.
Amazing!
Anything else?
Okay, he's a good fighter.
Let's keep our voices down. Hang on. Anything else, Astral?
Yeah, I throw my second one since I can.
Alright, so you
So-
throw a second dagger down the hall. Yeah, 12 would. Actually, no, 12 would miss it as it dodges to the side, getting out of the way of this one. Anything else?
I believe I have a bonus action. So,
Yeah.
actually, no way I can. Don't have one button. I just move forward.
Alright, so you step forward 15 feet, trying to get closer to the thing. Elwin.
Oh, like, seeing that, Elton's gonna try and follow up first with 2 slices of my rapier. First one, booming blade.
Alright, so you stab forward, lacing your rapier with thunder energy. Coming at this thing. Yeah, 18 would definitely strike, doing 6 and 12. Alright, 18 points of damage. Actually, does it have resist to thunder? I don't think it does. No, not thunder. Yeah, so you hit it for 18, and it's looking pretty ragged, but it is still up.
Still? Okay.
Anything
I'll
else?
go for my second attack.
Okay. Ha! Yeah, 16 would strike again as you stab it for another 6. It's looking pretty hurt with all these hits, but it's still there.
Alright. In that case, I don't want to take an attack of opportunity, so I'll stay here.
Alright, you hold your ground. What is the familiar doing?
This guy is going to fly back here with his little light rock and dodge.
Alright, takes the dodge action. Bottom of the round, Otto.
Woohoo! I will just E-blast.
Yeah, 20 would strike it.
And
Taking,
I will not repel. I will not repel him. Well, actually, let me push him back. Can I push him back 5?
I think it's up to 10, so yeah.
Yeah. So I'll push him back 5 just so he's not engaged with Eldwin but still in the moonbeam. And then I'll blast again.
Alright, so you blast him back.
Oh, I forgot to do the Eldritch Blast damage on that first one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was gonna say.
Didn't you do the 3 bludgeoning?
That's Genie's
That's
wrap, but you
Genie's
didn't
wrap.
actually do the
Oh.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
So that is 9 force. And he would fly backwards as you knock a hole right through his center. He goes down. Anything else?
Astral.
Otto hops from foot to foot. And let's see. I will.
Not walk
I'm
forward.
just gonna pop down here to clear the way a bit for whomever's doing whatever next. That's my turn.
Alright, so the other Marazi down the hall screeches and he's going to run out of sight, ending the combat.
Oh, damn. Moonbeam was so effective.
What does the group want to do?
Turn to Astral and ask him, what was that? That was pretty
Christ.
badass. Yeah, not gonna lie, ain't never seen nothing like that before now.
His brain melted. Somebody but.
He's never do that to me.
Actually, if you have Arcana, you might know something about what Astral did.
I do have Arcana.
Really wishing I chose Arcana as a proficiency now.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
my goodness.
overall, you've seen individuals, actually, all 3 of you, because, I'll say the 2, 23 and 25.
Sure, yeah.
You 2 have seen individuals that do have psychic potential that can tap into it to do things like that aren't exactly magic. It's more an inner power that powerful minds can manipulate reality through their interaction with psychic ability.
Alright.
But you might not have actually seen it in action before. That was a pretty nasty hit, whatever he did. You probably don't even see the dagger. He probably just gestured his hand, and
things had exploded.
Yeah.
Their daggers are invisible, I'm pretty sure.
Like it started bleeding from the nose and ears.
They're
He
a
flicked
thing.
his, he flicks
I
his
think you
wrist.
just summon them.
Yeah, you basically do.
I don't know if we see them or not.
I think you do.
I would have to look up the ability, but I don't think. Well, actually, maybe. I like I said, I have to look it up.
You might be able to flavor it like how you want for your character, whether it's seen visible or not.
I
Generally, psychic damage isn't something
Is
that's
that
visible.
They're shimmering
Gotcha.
blades of psychic energy.
Okay, so maybe they do have a form then.
Yeah, it doesn't say they're. I don't think they're particularly like flashy or anything, but it does say they are a slightly shimmering form of psychic blade.
Yeah. Alright, so what do you all want to do?
Yeah, blink if and you miss it kind of thing.
Shall we pursue?
Maybe. Were you
Big
born
fan
like
of that
that?
idea.
Did you learn to do that? Astro.
I couldn't answer that question. I don't really know myself.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's a difficult
Why don't
journey.
you know yourself?
I had other things to worry about.
Oh, fair enough. Onwards and upwards.
Like, well, do you want to head up first?
Oh yeah, always. Let me get my owl with this little rock. Now, when we get to this, are we going to the right?
The creature fled to the right down the eastern hallway, although you don't hear it anymore.
I assume to the right. And turn back at Eldrin.
We're following you.
Bold strategy there, but
Hurry up. There we go.
Almost tempted to run the other way and see if I can cut him off.
oh no.
Fast
Do these
taste.
look like more jail cells or?
So down this hallway, yeah, you would see more cells that are open and seem like they have a bunch of dead people in them.
No,
Oh,
we freed these ones on this
Yeah.
path here.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It wasn't
That's
revealed
part
to
of
me.
the
So
group we
Otto,
freed.
Yeah.
Otto must
So
not have come up here.
you
Sorry.
think others may have been killed in here since then?
If you look,
Oh.
if you look over here, you can see some of Eldwin's blood.
I think you mean some of Eldwin's scorch marks.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eldwin.
Alright, so you start making your way down the western hallway there.
It's so fun just being able to see down this entire
You can
hallway.
just use the arrows to move Oglo. You don't have to keep like pushing into the wall like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Your owl's dead. Gone.
He just keeps glitching into the walls as we're walking.
Oh.
It's like,
Where's the Umal? Oh no, something happened. Umal died. Oh, no, he's back.
So, do you keep putting wounded status on yourself?
I do not.
Just had two of them that time.
Yeah.
Glitchy.
Umal's experiencing some kind of glitch in the Matrix.
Fun times.
It's so fitting that the one person in darkness right now is
freeze.
Astral.
Everybody freeze, please. To the north there, Uvlol, you would see the Marazi standing there. As it sees you, it's going to yell angrily, and I need initiative rolls again.
Again. Do I roll better?
You would also notice a bunch of corpses in this area.
No.
ooh, those aren't gonna stay corpses for long, are they?
Oh, apparently I didn't roll as myself for some reason. I rolled as a torch.
There's a couple torches on there.
Yep.
Alright, is everyone on there?
There we go.
I must have rolled as a torch. Huh?
Must have. I did the same.
Alright, so the first one to act is going to be Astral at the end of the hall. What do you want to do, Astral? You hear Screech come up. Do we have 2 owls in the hallway?
For some reason.
Okay,
I think
I'm
when
gonna
he
do
glitched, he
those.
was there when he glitched funny, so that one's probably the one to go. Yeah, by auto.
Astral, what do you want to do?
Triple dash.
I'm trying to get Wall 20 to work. That's what. How far am I back? And where is it? Around the corner?
You hear some noise from down the hallway.
I will use, if I can find the bonus action,
Yeah.
honey action dash, if I can go 60 feet.
Alright, so you would have to slow down to move past your allies, so they're each difficult terrain. So you could probably get to, like, here.
If he triple dashes, because he's a rogue, he could get further.
Yeah, but-
Yeah. Well,
I mean-
if he triple dashes, he could go 90 feet, but it still would have to go through all of you.
Yeah. He could get to 70, like 85,
Yeah.
75 or something like that. Effectively. So
Yeah,
he'd get
fuck it.
right next to Uval then.
Okay.
You know, we're doing the triple dash.
So Astral, with lightning speed, goes flying down the hallway past everyone. You said you're ending up here?
Yep, right now it's Wall 20. Do you want to work, please?
No, not particularly.
Yeah. Probably that's where I can go to.
Okay. So you end your turn there. Otto, what do you want to do?
Yep.
Well, I think I will. I'll just run my movement. And then. Yeah, and so I can't get much further. Let's do an emboldening bond. I'm gonna put it on Oblol, Astral, and Eldwin.
Alright, go ahead and link the ability.
Mm-hmm.
And you all probably want to mark yourselves with some sort of symbol to represent the emboldening bond.
We usually use the blue book for
Uh,
just yeah.
anything else, Otto?
I think that's gonna need to be it. Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, the Marazi goes. It is going to screech and start making strange noises. And a corpse rises up from the ground.
Not cool.
The
That's one of the
Marazi-
stinky ones.
The Marazi is then going to move back this way and go around the corner. And this thing gets to roll initiative.
By the way,
Yeah.
Astral and you, those dots are for something else. You want to use the book Eldwin has.
Oh, so the ghast goes next. It's going to charge down the hall towards Uvlal
Alright.
and
Yeah, he uses
leap
those
at
dots
you.
for like saving throws and stuff.
20 versus AC.
That hits.
Alright, so taking a little bit by surprise, you are struck by the claws of this ghast, taking 10 slashing, and I need a con save, please. Alright, so you make it. You feel yourself stiffening up, but luckily your body resists the paralytic effect, just taking the 10 points of slashing. That is it for the ghoul. Eldwin.
Alright. I will move as far up as I can, which I believe is only here.
25, alright.
Yeah. There's no point in even blazing because I would be able to go any farther. It's like just I'm guessing he would have cover if I tried to attack him with a spell attack.
So the ghoul being around the corner there would have some cover from you from the corner. So it would have a +2 to its AC right now.
Okay.
Emboldening bonds, don't forget.
Oh, that's true. I don't want to use that yet. Not against one guy. So instead, I will.
21 per 10 anyway.
What are you gonna
I'm gonna use a firebolt on him.
do? Alright.
See if I can hit.
So you attempt to firebolt him.
17 maybe.
17. That would actually barely hit him. So as he's kind of clawing at Uvlol, you see him come into view and strike him with some fire. And he takes 8 points of damage, kind of stumbling back a little bit as it screeches at you. Anything else, Eldwin?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Alright, the Owl Familiar has to make a con save.
The con of probably -1.
Probably doesn't matter. He's not going to
I
attack.
think I rolled it to you. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the
14.
owl's okay. What is it? What are you going to command it to do?
Distract that guy and fly away.
I do flanking gives +2 as my flanking rules, Astral.
Okay.
Alright, so the owl kind of flies at the Ghast, pecking at it as it flies down the hallway. And
Yep.
the Ghast is distracted. Anything else?
That'll be it for the owl.
And just
Alright.
real quick, Oval and Astral as well. That emboldening bond that Otto put on you, you have to call out that you're going to use it before you roll.
Alright.
And it's only once per turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Uvlo, the smell is overwhelming as you retch. Give me a con save, please.
This is where I'm gonna use that 1d4 emboldening bond.
Okay. Yeah. 13 plus a d4 would make it, so you resist. You resist the stench, and are immune to it.
So put a little green circle on me, right?
Give yourself a red circle.
Red circle, alright. I'm gonna scoot there and punch this guy twice with my thunder gauntlets.
Alright, first attack is an advantage, and you have flank, so +2. 23 would strike, punching him for 8 points of thunder as a loud crackle rings through the hall. 16 would strike as well, punching him for another 4. And he is definitely focused on you. Anything else?
I guess, I think that'll be it for me.
Alright, Anvir.
Let's see. I don't know what to do, because I know the 2 cantrips that I have that deal damage. One that he's good at saving, and one that he's resistant to. So I'll just do a Sacred Flame to
Alright,
start.
you summon Radiant Fire, hurling it down the hallway. The creature will attempt to dodge it. Oh, but he stumbles and is burned for 6. looking extremely wounded at this point from the multiple
Nice.
hits. Anything
Wait, my
else?
turn. Always spell slots on this one guy.
Anything else for you?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was pressing the talk button. Nah, I'm not gonna do anything else for this one guy.
All right, so that's it for you. Astral, you as well are overwhelmed by the stench of this thing. I need a con save, please. Okay, so you resist it, pushing back the urge to vomit as you get ready to attack. You are resistant to it now as well, so you can give yourself a red circle.
Yep. Yep. Boom. As he turns around, looking towards the ally. Wrong way, buddy. Wrong way. And I take out my rapier and do a stab.
Haha! Alright. So you attack with your rapier. Oh, that is another crit.
Oh.
He has done 2 attacks this game. Or 3.
Oh, 3.
That's amazing.
Alright, go
3
ahead
with 2
and
being crits.
give me the rapier damage and sneak attack.
Mate, you have the best rogueluck ever. Just
So that is 16. Well, that would be enough
27.
as
Yeah.
the creature is run through and it goes down. However, we are going to stay in rounds because there's an enemy near.
yeah, Marazi.
Otto, what are you going to do?
Astral, did you have any movement or bonus action
Oh,
that you wanted to take?
Yeah, we forgot about that. I would go
Oh, yeah.
here.
Where are you going to go? 5, okay.
And use the other 20. Where's my grow up? And go here.
Okay, so, and remember that corpses are difficult terrain as well. So those take an extra 5 feet to step around. Not that they're that hard to get around, but they do slow you down as you're trying to move. Alright, so that's it for Astral. Otto, what are you doing?
He's gonna hop and skip around on Vir and Eldwin, 10, 20, and I'll dash 30. Oh no, that'd be 25. 35. Or no, 30. 35. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep moving. 45 and 50. And that is my turn. He hops and giggles.
Okay. One moment. Getting a little slow down myself. Alright, so from around the corner, you would see another one of the creatures come running out. Let's see, 20, 25, 30. He gets to here. It is going to continue rushing forward 10 feet, and it is going to try to run right through you, Otto. So it's going to do an overrun. I need you to give me an athletics check. Okay, so it would knock you back as it moves to here, ending its turn. I'm going to take off this guy's aura just so it's not confusing. That is it for that one. Astral had gone, Otto had gone, and you would see. Sorry, I had them a little out of order there. That guy is dead. The Marazi is going to walk over here. It is going to point at one of the other corpses and find another one of the undead ghasts. Although actually this one is a ghoul. It's not a ghast. It rises. And is going to roll initiative. That is it for the Marazi. Eldwin.
I'm gonna start running up, so 5, 10, 20, 25, and I'm going to slice. Do I have to make a con save, by the way?
No, not if you enter, just when you start your turn there.
Okay. And I'm going to slice at it. First one, twice. First one, booming blade, and I'll do the emboldening bond on this.
Okay, so you attack with the emboldening bonds, your blade booming.
An additional 3 to hit.
Oh yeah, 25 would strike. Another boom of thunder energy doing 11 points of damage.
And then I'll strike him again.
13 would become a 15.
Would that be 15?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that would hit. Thanks to the flank. And you do another 13 points of damage. It is looking wounded from that hit as you stab it. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Okay. So another ghast is going to come running around the corner.
Ooh.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40 dash. Comes down this way. And it is going to rush up to here, ending its turn. Another ghast is going to go. Again,
Good lord, how many are there?
rushing around the corner. 30, 35, 40, 45, rushing in, but cannot attack yet. The familiar goes. What's it gonna do?
Distract this one and fly back to where it's at. Well, next to where it's at, right there.
Alright, so it flies up, distracting the blue one, giving the next attack on it advantage. Another ghast comes running down the hallway.
Another.
Lord.
It's a lot of ghasts.
I'm getting very close.
Fast.
I'm getting very close to willing to stress test evasion.
That is it for that one. Oh wait, sorry. There. It ran down. I realized I just did not have it showing because of the initiative there. Uvlo, what are you gonna do?
Cool. Do I need to make a con save or anything against that guy there?
Where are you? Yes, you need to make one against blue. You could take the red dot off you because the red's dead.
Cool.
Yeah, so 12 would be enough, and you resist the urge to vomit from all the nasty stench.
Cool.
You're immune to blue.
So, question about movement. Oh, well, actually, that wouldn't work too well because then I'd take an offie. So I guess I'll just punch this guy twice with my thunder gauntlets.
Okay. You have advantage on the first.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 16 would strike, smacking him for 3 thunder. Crackle. Second one. Yeah, that would strike as well, and he's looking very badly wounded as you knock him up against the wall. A bunch of blood splatting out.
And then I'm gonna use a telekinetic shove on that guy there.
This one?
Yes.
Alright, so it makes a strength save. And it is shoved into the square with the other one. Anything else?
I'm gonna yell to Otto to get behind us.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Anvir.
I can actually see things now. How lovely.
Think so.
Yeah, no, this doesn't look great. There are a lot of things over there, aren't there? Moonbeam.
Alright. You once again summon your moonbeam as the area is lit up with radiant energy. That's your action.
Level. I'll do a third level one, because why not?
Okay. So you spend a third level spell. Go ahead and place it and mark yourself as concentrating.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all that good stuff up.
This is a 10-minute spell, right? Or 1 minute.
I think it's 1. I will quickly link the full description.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
1.
put a 1 minute timer on you then as well.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then that'll do for me. I'll get all that stuff on.
Alright, the ghoul goes. Unfortunately, the ghoul is now within the searing beam. So it has to make a save. Where is it? So it attempts to save versus con, as it is seared by the energy. 13?
No, 16 is my spell save. I don't know why it says 13 on that moonbeam one there.
Alright, so it is
That's
seared
16.
for how much damage?
22.
22. Alright, so it is completely consumed in energy and falls to the floor seared. That's it for that creature. The ghast goes. It's going to roar and probably going to lunge at Uvalol because you just punched it a bunch. 20 versus AC.
Dang.
Claws you for 11 slashing, and I need a con save, please. Remember, you can use your D4.
You might want to, because if you fail that, that is bad. You with you there?
Uval?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fun save to be
Counts.
paralyzed.
Yeah,
You might wanna
I'm
use your
gonna use a D4 there. Sorry.
Okay. Well, you're fine, but you do take the 11 damage.
I can do that.
That will end the gas turn. Now, Astral, you're in a bit of a pickle as there are 3 different auras on you, so I need 3 con saves, please.
Yep, okay.
Oh no! So you are affected by blue and orange, but you're immune to purple, so you can give yourself the purple dot. You can get rid of red because red's dead.
When D&D, let me do the thing, please. There we go. I'm immune to purple, you said?
Yeah, you're immune to purple, and the other 2 affect you, so you are poisoned for the time being. I'll mark you with that.
You? So what, I have disadvantage, I believe it is?
On attacks and ability checks, I think it is.
Cool, so I see all of this, and I say, oh, fuck this, I'm out. And I use Blessing of the Raven's Rain,
Yeah.
teleport, boom, right behind him.
Alright, go ahead and mark yourself, or link the ability, I should say. As you poof down the hall, poof, they all look around confused. The creature,
Me as well.
the Marazi, turns towards you angrily. Anything else?
Do I have secret?
Do you have what?
Do I have secret attack on him? Or
Sneak
do you have
attack? No.
disadvantage?
I don't think
Just
so. Because you don't have any allies near to distract him.
I'm also
Okay.
pretty sure you can never benefit from sneak attack if you have disadvantage.
Yes, that's true.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
poisoned.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm using my D4.
Okay. You stab at
Fine.
him. +3 to the attack. Oh yeah, 26 would
Wow.
strike.
Man, your attack rolls are great!
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me a damage. So that's 12
and all the
points.
things.
Yeah. So you do 12 points of... That's psychic or using your rapier?
Rapier.
Okay, so it's 12 points of piercing. He definitely didn't like that as he gets ready to counterattack. Anything else?
Bonus, no.
Otto.
Wow.
Oh,
I still
Otto,
think I have
you
to do a
were
con save.
yeah, you were in the blue, so you need a con. You resist it, so you can mark yourself with blue.
Okay. So the two things I was considering doing, I can't do now unless we want to hurt our new friend.
You can take it.
You just
I
do
don't-
Astral say, feel free.
All right, let
He
me
has
see
a
if I
plus
can.
2 con. That's higher than half of us.
Let me see if I can place this. Let me find this. Let me just play with this real quick here.
Wait.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry, friend.
yeah, I don't think.
I hope you got more elements.
Yeah, I
That
think
is a
I.
big radius.
Sorry, I can't move it, Lou, from where it. I was gonna try and.
What are
If
you
I
doing?
move it. No, because then I would miss two of them. Yeah, so I want to move it down one and right one, up one,
You're kidding yourself
And right.
with it?
and right one. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Sorry,
Oh,
friend.
God. What is
Help
this?
me! Unnatural wasp!
Oh wait a sec. Okay, now I can't click my token because of the radius. Gosh darn it. Okay, can I just get rid of the radius, Lou?
You should be able to click it now.
Since you know where it is. Okay. There we go. Token. Okay. So here's I'm casting Fireball level 3.
Alright,
Do you have that?
so
I just got it at the level up.
seed
Yeah.
of flame whizzes down the hallway, suddenly expanding and exploding.
Not the best roll, but I'll take it, especially since.
I need a dex save from Astral, and I'll roll for the enemies.
I'm not sure what you were trying to link there, Astral, but it
Evasion.
didn't work. Oh,
Yeah, I was
evasion.
trying to see the spell. Yeah, I'm using.
Okay. He
evasion.
saves, so you make nothing, so you take nothing,
Nice.
which is good.
Nice.
Alright.
Invasion.
Love that saves.
Perfect.
Let's see.
Worked out just the way you planned it.
I had another possible plan I was considering, but that
Hey,
one
you have the
definitely
same
would be bad
spell
to do.
modifier as me now.
Alright, what was the DC again?
15.
15. Alright, so the Marazi makes it, and actually I think
Little one.
he is resistant to fire.
Ooh.
Right? Yeah, he's a
man.
demon. Yep,
Okay.
he's definitely resistant.
Oh,
So
he's
he
not
takes-
undead. Okay.
Nope. So he takes 5
Even-
points of damage. The
All right. Well, that's something.
Ghast here fails, so he takes 20 and is wounded. The other Ghast would make it, so he takes 10 and is not wounded. And the last Ghast would make it. He takes 10 and he dies. As he is
Yes.
burned, falling over from the fire. You can get rid of your blue dots, as blue is left for battle.
Nice.
Oh,
All right.
I'm collecting these things.
Just realized
And
I also
then-
have all damage.
Sorry, what?
I have resistance to all damage.
Yeah, because of the blessing right now.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's it for you, right, Otto?
He is going to move back and take the Oppie.
Oppie from.
Oh, wait. The guy's dead. Never mind. So, yep. I'm done.
Alright, the Marazi is going to turn towards his new friend here, Astral. And
I
he
just
is,
do a wave. Hi.
he is going to claw at you. But he rolls very poorly as you dodge out of the way. Then he lunges, biting. Once again, doing
No,
very poorly as you jump back and forth, getting out of the way. Were you saying something?
No. No.
Okay. So yeah, he attacks twice, but you manage to evade both of them. Eldwin.
Alright. Well, I've been trying to make sure this works. Okay. No, I can't hit all of them with it. I'm going to just step up on top of the body here,
Okay.
and I am then going to cast Burning Hands.
Alright, so you send
These
some
three.
Ouch.
burning hands in there.
And I will do it at let's just simple first level.
All right.
These guys are low on health.
All right. So you send a bunch of fire burning into a 15-foot area here. So let's see. They have to make a DC 15 dex save. Alright, so the first one is going to try to jump out of the way as you send fire at him. He will fail, taking 14 and look badly wounded. The second one will try to save as well. But he will also get caught in your flames, taking 14 points of damage. And look very wounded now. Anything else?
Is there 3 of them there, by the way?
There's only 2.
Oh, because I was wondering, because on the initiative there's 2 guys and they show up on the same spot when I hover them.
There should... Oh, there is a third one. That's right, because you pushed him back in there. So yeah, let me roll for him too then. Let's see. Dex save. He hasn't gone yet, so he hasn't gotten to move out. He would fail as well, and he would go down. Alright, that's it for Eldwin. The Ghast goes. It's going to try to, make a con save.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Natural 1. Take 18. As it is seared by the radiant moonbeam.
Woohoo.
It's going to rush forward towards Eldwin and attack you with its claw. 23.
Ow.
You are clawed for 12 points of damage, and I need a con save.
Alright. Hold on. 12, that's 30. You said 12 damage?
Yep.
I'm gonna use Emboldening Bond on this.
Okay. Not a bad use. +2. 12, yep, that would make it. So you are resistant to the paralytic claw. That's it for him. Familiar goes.
He's gonna distract this one here and fly back.
Alright, he flies up clawing at him. And the Ghast goes. It's going to die. As it is consumed by the moonbeam. Uval.
Woohoo. I guess I'll punch this guy in front of me twice.
Alright, you
Look, I
have
only have like 1 hit point,
advantage.
did he?
26, yep, you punch him once, doing 2, because there's a loud crackle. And second punch. Yeah, 17 would punch him again as thunder explodes and his body goes flying.
And then I guess I will...
Do
So
not
that's-
walk through the moonbeam.
Yeah, I can't see the moonbeam, if I'm gonna be honest.
What? It's the yellow circle.
I don't see it on my screen, but maybe it's a... I'm guessing, what,
You can
around
move 1 more forward and that's it. Oh, why is
this
it
guy, that guy... Cool.
Where the 2 Ghast and the Knoll are, that's those 4 squares are where the moonbeam is.
Cool. Then, yeah, I'll scoot forward 5 more.
Yeah, there. Any more and you're in it.
Okay.
And, that'll be my turn. Oh,
Andrea.
shoot, actually,
Yeah.
within 30 feet, I'm gonna push the ugly feller.
Alright, you attempt to push him with your shove ability. Alright, you push him into the square of your ally. Interesting tactic.
Is it start of turn or end of turn?
End of his turn, he has to not be there.
Cool.
Or end of either of their turns. Alright,
Cool.
so that's it for you. Anvir, what are you gonna do?
I don't know now. I was gonna put my moonbeam on the moon.
Right?
Well, that wasn't very smooth by me. Sorry, guys.
I will still move the moonbeam, I guess. To like around here somewhere, so I can at least clear the corridor a bit.
Okay.
That work.
So that's your action. You want to move it up here?
Yeah. Just to kind of block off an exit, and then I'll just move forward a little.
Alright, the ghoul is dead. The ghast is dead. Astral. So the creature is currently in your square, shoved in there by some kind of psychic push.
I say to him, okay, if we have to be next to each other, you should always ask me out on date first.
He
And
screeches at you. Rawr.
Wait, why am I? I would ask the question, which is pointless because I have disadvantage. I would use my second breaks on the creature and mystery.
Alright, you gonna move out of the square first?
You'll have disadvantage otherwise, yeah.
I still have disadvantage.
No, the poison ends after.
Yeah, the
been
poison
removed, yeah.
the poison is gone, so you're okay to
Oh,
attack normally.
It's only one turn.
Are you gonna move away from him? Because that will give him an oppie on you.
Got how D&D works. Oops.
Alright, so you move a little bit to the side, getting a bit more area to fight in. And 27 would strike.
Jesus,
stabbing
your
him.
attack rolls.
Quick question. Can I use my DM inspiration to...
No, because you already
Me
rolled.
before.
Yeah. You'd have to
Well.
use it before you rolled.
Oh! 27.
Yeah, 27 would strike, doing no sneak attack, but you would deal 10
Damn.
points of damage as you stab him with your, I assume, rapier.
No,
Oh wait,
I
no,
use
it's
my...
the psychic blades. Okay. So that would be 10 points of psychic.
And then I'll use the 1d4.
Oh, let me check something real quick.
The fact that the other one was a sneak attack, or was a crit.
It's a 19 and a 20 is what he rolled.
His rolls have been amazing. I mean, I know
The
he's missed
lowest
like once
attack
or
roll.
twice, but like, yeah, it's such good rolls.
The lowest attack roll he's done today is 16.
Alright, 21 would strike again with your bonus attack. Doing another 7 points, 7 points of damage. Anything else?
That's my bonus action. I would just like... How are you not dead?
He actually doesn't even look wounded yet.
And you can speak. You can speak on your turn as long as it's really short. You don't. It doesn't have to be your bonus action.
I know.
Yeah.
O's and everything.
Gotcha.
Otto, what are you gonna do?
Team.
You use a
I'm
bonus
gonna-
action to dodge.
No, he can't use bonus action to dodge.
Oh no. It's
Well,
disengage
actually, Rogue
dash.
can.
Yeah.
Not
wait,
to
maybe
dodge.
there's-
To disengage
Okay.
you could, but not to dodge.
Gotcha.
Isn't it disengage, dodge, and dash?
No.
Dash, disengage, and hide.
Hide. That's what it was.
I'm getting some of your luck. I'm getting some of Astral's luck. Otto hops and hoots. Woohoo!
It actually hits an attack, and it's a crit.
Alright, so you blast him for 15.
And I will try to shove him 10 feet in the hopes that he might edge that way. In that direction.
I don't think you could push him from this angle like that.
Okay. I was hoping. I wish I. Yeah, I was hoping to get closer in hopes of that, but oh well.
But that
All right,
blast
and
would
then-
actually wound him.
Nice. And I do it again.
No, 12
Aw.
would miss. He dodges out of the way.
And
Back
that's my turn.
Eldritch Blast said, and I'm done.
Alright, Mrazi does not like that radiant beam.
That was for Ramti.
So he's gonna circle this way and lunge at Astral again. Doing his multi-attack. Rolling terribly once again. And then biting. Another
Miss.
terrible roll, and he would miss. Eldwin.
Alright, so I'm going to move up. So that's 5. 15, 25. Let's see, it's 30 there, but 5, 15, 20, 25, 30 here.
Okay.
And I am going to use a Mind Sliver on.
Alright, so you attack his
You know what?
psyche.
Actually- No, I'm gonna. You said he looks wounded, right?
Yeah,
injured?
he does look wounded.
Okay. I'm going to use
blood.
Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
Alright, so you send some scorching rays. Try to do the description, then the roll.
Oh, right.
Here,
Sorry.
I'll link it here. So you fire 3 rays with the level 2 spell. 25 strikes for 4 fire damage, as he seems to be resistant to fire.
I still need to set up a macro for this because it's gonna make me use the.
What you can do is just make a spell attack macro, and then you can use that for any of your spell attacks. And then maybe
Okay.
just make some damage with macros.
For now, but
if
I'm
you
just gonna
want,
roll
You could
these
just
for
roll a
now.
d20, yeah.
+4 for each of these, or +7. I mean.
I was gonna say.
Alright, second one, 17 will strike, doing another d8.
2.
And that will strike, doing. Doing 4d6 total, because you have 2 of them.
Yeah. So it's 2d6, right, for each of these?
Yeah, 2d6 for each.
So just roll 4.
Yeah.
So he takes another 5 points of fire damage as you burn him 3 times. He's still alive, though. This probably says a few things in Abyssal. So the next up is the Familiar. What is he gonna do?
He's just gonna scoot there behind Advir and just hang out. Dodge, I guess, would
Okay.
be.
There's strange creature.
Next up is Uval. What are you gonna do?
I am going to run up next to this ugly guy. There's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and punch that thing twice.
Alright, so you do your thunder punches. You punch him a first time for 3. Crackle, crackle. And then again for another 8.
And that'll be my turn. I can't really push him anywhere.
Okay, Anvir.
I will. I'm debating. Yeah, I'll just get through this. I will move the moonbeam to like right there.
Love it.
Okay. Well, that's your action. Anything else?
I'll move up a little bit past all the like dead bodies and stuff.
Alright, Astral.
I will use my Psychic Braids and throw them at him. And say,
You don't want to throw him.
Well, yeah, so you can just stab with your Psychic Blade. If you throw, then it would be a disadvantage because you're right next
I
to
just
him.
tap him then.
Okay. So
And I say, this is how you hit people.
Alright, you lash out with your Psychic Blades. No, 10 would miss on the first attack.
Yeah.
First miss. Okay.
15 would be just enough, striking with the second attack.
Would that be with sneak attack?
It would
Yes,
be.
because Uvlol is next to you. So you do 19 damage, which will be just enough to drop him. As you explode some more blood from his eyes and ears. And that is it. What does the group want to do?
I will start collecting all of the undead essence.
Goops.
Okay.
I will delete the moonbeam so somebody can collect the essence of that creature.
So things are quiet for now. Looking down the hall, it seems like it is empty. Oh. Another thing.
Yes.
Oh, this is not to any of you, though.
Update.
Dun, dun.
I just sent you a message, Astral. So you begin collecting essence from these creatures. Religion and Arcana are what you'd use.
I'm using the religion if someone wants to use the arcana.
I think Eldwin's our highest arcana, isn't he?
Guide myself for this.
No, because it takes time.
Yeah, well, I didn't think so. I thought I'd just check for the hell of it.
Yeah, it's either me or Onyx that has the highest arcana, so I guess I will do it.
17.
Okay. So you managed to collect some essence.
Is our new friend good at arcana at all?
I mean, I can try.
Are you better than a wizard?
No, I go stabby stabby.
Cool.
I wasn't sure how smart you were.
So you would collect 80 gold pieces worth of ghoul and ghast. Well, I guess it would be 75 ghast and 5 ghoul essence, as long as you have something to put those in.
Yeah, we have vials that already have those essences, I'm pretty
Alright,
sure.
so then you could add it. to
Marazi might be new, though.
No, I'm pretty sure we have
No.
Marazi.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Hold on, I have to look through this, Ghast, yes,
library.
Marazi, yes.
So you get
Ghoul, yes.
35 gold pieces worth of Marazi essence.
Who wants to edit the treasury? I guess I can do this quickly.
Oh yeah, your treasurer isn't here, I guess.
Yeah, I'll do that quickly. So, an extra 5 of gold, ghoul.
Yeah.
Extra 75 of Ghast, you said?
Yes. And whatever I said for the Marazi, it was
35? Is that what
yeah,
you said?
35.
Is this door open a crack, Lou, or is that a mistake with your lighting?
No, that door isn't open.
Okay, because there's a very slim sliver that Otto can see.
Alright. I'll see if I can fix it.
Or just open that door now.
Right.
Works as well.
I mean, there's no spoilers or anything. I can't. There's nothing that he saw as far as like creatures or chests or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just a little sliver of ground. But yeah.
That is a big door at the end of the hallway.
There's a lot of doors we haven't opened, guys, throughout this place.
There's tons. We should probably start at some point.
At least half a dozen, I think.
I like opening
Man.
doors.
It's great having to scroll out to look at this entire hallway because of my 300-foot dark vision.
So, Astral, did you say you're gonna walk down the hall here, back the way you came?
Yep.
Alright. So
He's going by himself. Can only go well.
You all see Astral going down that way.
Oh, he just like walks away.
Looks like it.
Yeah,
Where'd he
There's a
go?
high chance you'll
Woohoo.
die by yourself.
I don't know though. He.
I know how to open the door.
That was very loud.
Actually, did you yell back to them?
Yeah.
Give me a D20 roll. With
Oh,
something,
You're gonna be
no.
responsible for this, boy.
something
Ah.
give me a D100 roll.
I. Okay.
To see how many ancient dragons
Oh.
show up.
Oh, it's up then.
Alright, so you yell back to them as he kind of yells to you. It echoes a little bit, but you don't hear anything approaching. So hopefully nothing heard that. And I assume you're going to keep going?
Yep.
Alright, so
I don't
Astral-
know if they're following me or not.
I don't know. Are you all following him, or are you waiting here?
I ain't letting him go by himself.
Wait up.
I started running after him. I was gonna check this way and then run after him.
I don't actually know where he is. There he is.
What was down at the end of the hall, Eldwin?
Wait up! Wait up! Woohoo! We shouldn't
Okay, can you
separate.
read me the door since. What is it? Here? No.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to find out where the door was.
That was the magic door.
I'm asking you,
It's-
damn.
It's right here.
Wait.
Yeah, it was that one. If you're talking about the magical one, that's the one.
Oh, hi, Otto.
Yeah, so that is the door that you originally came through to get up here. That leads back to the drow.
Wait,
Are
how do you
we-
know how to open it?
I hold up the pendant.
So he would hold up a pendant that looks like it has the same symbol that the door has on it, with that demonic symbol.
Where'd you get that?
I lied to them. They gave me this.
Oh. Wait, so you've had that this entire time?
Yes. You never asked about it.
I hate your logic and how true it is.
Yeah, what did I have to do when I first came here? Did I have to hold the pendant onto the board or just walk through?
Yeah, so if you touch the pendant to the door, it temporarily disables the wall of force.
Pendant, door, boom.
Alright, so yeah, there's a flash from the pendant, and the wall of force would vanish.
Just like, I guess we're running. Like, I guess we have our access in. Do we want to get our informant now, or do we want to investigate it first?
I mean, I
think we Sorry.
I think we should clear the way.
spent like I don't know, a couple hours down there. Any questions?
What kind of numbers are we talking about? Are we talking about walking into like an armed fortress, or are we talking about walking into a small prison guard barracks of like 10 people?
Mr. DM.
There are about 15 or so drow below that are working for a wizard who calls himself Razun.
Oh.
And
Wait,
I say,
does Razun look like? And I mentioned the elf we saw before. Or is
Razun
that
does
just-
look like a drow elf, yes.
Yeah.
If you mentioned that a drow elf threw a fireball at you. You're not sure if
Does that
that's...
sound like the kind of thing he would do?
I mean, description of the elf sounds accurate, but
Are there
Hang on.
many other like wizardy people down there, or is he like the main wizard?
I think he's the main wizard, the like sitting on the ground. don't remember what they were doing. I never paid too much attention.
Fair. Were they like armored people, or were like most of them like roby?
Do you want to tell
One thing
them
I'm
about
very-
what you know of the Drow?
Yeah, basically.
So there are lots of soldiers and blade masters down there. You know there's some Driders as well, which are half Drow, half spider creatures.
Oh no.
The Drow
I-
have been capturing gnolls and doing experiments on them.
Would any of us know what a Drider is?
If you have nature, you might know about a Drider.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not at my computer at the moment, but he does have the nature.
How dare you?
So
No, you're the only person.
Otto would know what a Drider is then, yeah.
Astel, do you have nature at all?
Very creepy creatures.
No.
Sorry, did you say half spider, half elf?
Yes.
That
I
is
mean, that,
awful. Everything about that is just terrible to me.
I mean, that's the second weirdest thing I've seen today, along with the one jumping around over there, and the weird elf over there. When
Which
he
weird
said-
elf?
And when he said wood elf, he points to Eldwin.
Eldwin's not an elf.
Yeah, Eldwin, Eldwin is a human, right?
Yeah,
Which,
So he would look
might-
weird as an elf.
that's what I'd say.
he
I've
would,
been
yeah.
meaning to ask you where you learned the blade singing thing and why your ears go pointy when you do it though. We'll have to talk about that one day.
He's not an elf. What?
No. I'm the only elf here, well, until you arrived.
They're not elves.
No?
Oh, my ears are perfectly round.
Well,
Quick question. Where are we?
what, in what grand context are you talking about? Well, currently, we are in
What
a prison.
planet?
Not counting that.
We are in. What would be the best way to describe the area we are in?
Centrally located between the major empires of the Underdark, we are in a remote.
Describe where you are
Yeah.
when everything is a remote cave system.
Yeah. We're in a remote area where a bunch of Gnoll cultist activity has been going on.
With all of that, damn. Do I realize I'm not in Shadowfield anymore?
It would seem that way, as you haven't seen these gnolls. You might start to think that.
We would
Shit.
share that the Gnolls
Sorry, where
seem to
are
be
you from?
serving Yaganu, if I've said that right.
That name wouldn't
You
mean
know.
anything to him, though.
Okay.
So, where are you from?
Shadowfell? Like every other person?
I'm sorry, what? I'm
What?
assuming like most of us have at least heard of what the Shadowfell is.
Only if you have Arcana.
Okay, I
That's
have no
most
idea.
of us.
What the hell is the Shadowfell?
Very
Wait.
bad place.
Oh fuck, we're not in Shadowfell.
No, we are in. Well, this is the
Material.
Ryan.
Midgard?
I guess would be the best place. I was trying to think of the best way to describe
The
it.
road is
Gaia.
You
We're
would,
on
you
Midgard.
would know the name of the world is Gaian.
Yeah,
I would know
I
that.
don't know if we would call it as the material plane or something like that.
You would think that you are in Gaian. Many call this place
Okay.
the Deep, is the name of the vast underground system of caves.
Well, yes, we're in the deep of Gaian. Ever since
Fuck!
Yes, no, you're in a land that is just now constantly barraged by like lava every couple of thousands of years, and then people have to go underground. We're during
Well,
one of those
you
cycles. now.
probably wouldn't actually know about the cycles unless you had history
really?
or Arcana.
I do have history.
It would be akin to like someone in the real world saying like, "There's going to be an end of the world." Most people would be like, "Yeah, whatever, buddy."
I mean, with my history, would I know about the cycles then?
If you have history, you probably know that it's said that every 2,000 years there is a destructive cycle that comes along, forcing everyone into the underground.
At least that's what the legends say. I imagine there must be something terrible that happens to make us want to live in the dirt.
Well,
The capital cities of Shadowfell sound better.
most people don't believe in the surface at this point. They don't think there is such a thing. 'Cause most people have spent. I mean, everyone's been born underground for so many hundreds of years that no one's seen the surface. They've just heard stories from their relatives.
Well,
who've
and
died.
in this world, how prevalent is education? Like, are we talking about medieval peasant
It's
type
not
of education
prevalent.
for most of the people? Yeah, okay. So that makes sense. They're only gonna know what they've seen or what they're superstitious about or what they've been taught. You know.
Yeah.
I have to believe there's at least some great place because my god keeps showing me these beautiful sights. And they're definitely not something you can see in a cave.
Well,
Mm.
perhaps this
There are
hallway
some
isn't the
nice
place
days.
to hang out and discuss all this. We should move on,
Yes, sorry. We got very distracted there.
or at least talk as we walk.
Ugh.
Just for my notes, real quick. Do you mind repeating the name of that drow wizard?
The one that was
or
told to
something?
you, Razun.
Yeah. How do you spell that?
So Astral mentioned a drow wizard named Razun. R-A-Z''UNE.
I knew there was gonna be an apostrophe. It's like
Yeah. If I was the
There's
note
always
taker, I
one.
would not have asked that question. It would have just been R-A-Z-U-N-E. Just one word.
I was like, I hear an apostrophe.
I was thinking it
Oh,
sounded like pasta.
You should see some of the
Some
notes
sort
in the background.
So yeah, the mention of not being on the Shadowfell, Astral seems pretty annoyed.
So you were born in a different plane? Is that what you guys are telling me? He was from a different plane, kind of like the demons and stuff.
a different plane
demon.
than that, but yes.
Different plane from. How many are there?
Too many.
Did the
Just
door
have an
open?
Existential size crisis.
No, the
He
door
put the
hasn't been
pendant up
opened yet.
the door, right? Oh,
The-
I see. It just removed the.
Yeah, the wall of force is down, but the door is still shut.
I open the door and walk through and say, I'm not getting my pay now. Ugh.
Alright, so you push the door open,
I'm
revealing
getting my.
a stairwell which goes both up and down, two different directions.
Well, if we're underground, we should go up, right?
No, we need to go down to
No,
the basement.
the
That's what the
basement.
spy said.
The
Well,
passage that we're
second
looking
floor,
for.
as far as I can tell, the first floor has drow and there's spider people and yada yada yada. Fuck!
They look like you, right?
No. So he's. So I'm guessing
I'm
they look
gonna-
different because you're not a drow.
I'm gonna pretend like I never heard that and walk down the stairs. And do like a million curses.
Alright, so you are approaching the drow territory if you go downstairs. Are you all
Yeah.
following him?
Yes.
I am in a wall.
Do remember I am still an ally moment, probably.
At least we think you are.
DM, I'm stuck.
Delete yourself and pull yourself back on.
Yeah, that'll probably. I always forget I can do that.
So go ahead and all of you enter the room, and you are actually you have to pull yourself down on because you're heading down the stairs. You said right?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I'm doing.
So you leave this area, heading down the stairs.
We have to loot this place thoroughly after we're done with this.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I bet.
All the rooms will be open and cleared out by the time we come back.
All right. Why don't we
You
I
know,
know.
soon collapse on us.
And
why
yeah,
don't we
it's
take
also
a 5-minute
good,
break to use the restroom?
cool.
All right. Be back in 5.
Oh, this just became the worst day ever for Astral.
Yes.
Aw.
Wait,
She
you mean
Worst day yet.
Yeah, as we're heading down the stairs, you just hear a bunch of which
I love it.
Since your attack range has Elvish, every like I don't know 6 word comes through, and it's just like first word.
Pretty much, I hear nothing, and then, fuck, shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hear nothing, and then pretty much, you just sound like a guy with Tourette's to me, effectively.
Imagine Anvir and just Eldon just look at each other because we're the only.
Oh yeah, you speak Elvish as well, right?
Yeah, I speak Elvish.
I'll tell you what, me and you are gonna have to have such a conversation at some point. There's so many of you I want to actually like have a conversation about your backstories and shit because like, what the fuck is Uval doing here?
Partying.
Why is there a bald, blue-skinned weird guy down in this prison?
Yeah.
Yeah. Valid.
Why is there a Shadowfell elf here? Why does a human suddenly look really elfy every time he does a special ability?
Uh-huh.
And what the fuck up is with the old, like, stereotypical gold miner gnome that is like 200 years old and stuck in a ring?
Prospector gnome.
Prospector, that's the word I was looking for, I couldn't think of it.
I'm gonna go grab drink.
You do that. I just live with drinks around me. Like right next to me right now, I have a 125 Pepsi Max and a 2-liter Pepsi Max.
I don't know why, but when I pitch actual realization that he's not in the shot field, I just see eyefish lens just zoom in on him.
I just love that the two elf, like proper elves, like full elves, have purple hair.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
like almost identically purple. The only difference is mine, I think, is a little darker and has like the blacker specks through it.
I think mine is called red. Really? Well,
But yeah, no, I edited the colors of mine like customly. So
Yeah.
like they're not the actual colors from the paints you can get there.
neither is mine.
Yeah, no, I do that with like a bunch of my. I have so many Hero Forge characters. It is sad.
Yeah.
I have the 2 versions of Onvia saved actually in Hero Forge. I have him like starting off as level 1, and then I have like what he looks like now at level 8. And I've given him like these huge wings to represent the like Steps of Night ability he has.
Nice. Should
'Cause I can
also
get,
be.
Yeah, because I can
Oh.
get a fly speed for a minute. So I was like,
Oh.
give him wings of like pitch black night.
Yeah.
They should
Astral
be like
Kid is also
your wings should have like I don't know, like stars, kind of like twinkles in them or
I've
something in the
tried to
blackness.
give it- Here, I'll show you the like, because I've kind of put the images.
Oh,
of,
gotcha.
like, Yeah, I've put like edited versions of what he looks like as like his token without the wings and everything.
Yeah, because I played a Twilight cleric that was actually multi-classed with Circle of Stars druid, and I did all kinds
Yeah,
of
I've thought
constellation
of that,
themed-
honestly. That
What?
sounds stupid.
I
It sounds like such.
I did all
like,
kinds of like all the stuff
It
was
makes
flavored like
such
constellation
sense.
theme. Yeah, yeah.
Twilight and Constellations. What more could you ask for?
Yeah. Fits together there.
I'm really bad about multi-classing all of my characters. I have one.
I've never multi-classed
character
purely because
that
I've
is
never
not
played even
multi-class.
all the classes.
I
haven't
no
played all the
point
classes.
multi-class this.
I mean, Otto is a ridiculous build. I don't recommend triple classing. He was intentionally absurd. But I have a lot of multi classes
good.
that are really like work really nicely.
I've seen one multi-class that I really want to play, and it's every proficiency by level 8.
Oh shit! I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's Bard, Rogue, Cleric, Ranger. And
But
by
see,
level
that's gonna
8,
be. But see, that's gonna be one of those things that's
it's
only
the thing,
good
though.
for a certain thing. Yeah,
It
just like
sounds-
Otto. Otto's only
Here's the
good
thing.
at.
It's actually level 7 that you can do it by, but if you follow his build, by the time you're like level 16, 17, it means that you can never roll below a 10 and you're proficient in everything.
Well, you can never roll below a 10 on your skill checks. That doesn't mean you're gonna be useful in combat.
But it was a pure skill monkey build. Like, hey,
Sure,
I'm
sure.
gonna have proficient in everything, so just like go with whatever is fun via character, because I'll have everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
I've had a lot
Efficiencies
of
are powerful.
success. I've had a lot of success multi-classing clerics and druids. Very different circles and not oaths, whatever, domains and stuff. But
There he is.
they work really well together. Yeah.
I shocked him in the Discord.
I've always heard to stay away from multi-classing druids,
Really?
but oh, look at that.
I mean, you
Yeah, so
could
that's why I
go a
picture it
barbarian
like-
and
Right.
do a rage bear.
Yeah, like you've seen.
Moon barbarians are great.
Yeah, I've tried to give him like a nighttime look on those wings, but you can only do so much.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Hero Forge.
Yes.
It's fun to. You can do a lot with it that you couldn't do a few years ago, but those
Fuck.
still.
And
Yeah.
if you put it for more years, you can put stars on those.
You didn't even used to be able to do color.
Right, I was actually part of the Kickstarter, and I still have a bunch of free full color minis I haven't redeemed.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, because the Kickstarter happened in early 2020, so I bid
Yeah.
like I
Fun
bid
fact,
on
that's
or
when I
not
started
bid.
playing D&D.
Yeah. Oh, really? So
Yeah, I
well,
started
was
playing D&D around the time Colored came out.
See, I was playing in person tabletop D&D before pandemic, and so I wanted minis for all of my characters, and I got tired of painting them. I mean, I'm one of those people who I'm pretty good at crafting, but once I've done something, I don't want to do it again. So my first few minis turned out great. They're beautiful. I was really pleased with how well they came out. But I don't really want to paint them anymore, and I want minis of all my characters. So I backed the Kickstarter, and then
I've seen mixed results about colors.
yes. I mean, I've never actually ordered one of the colored minis, but I've played a lot with the tool, and they look pretty good. I mean,
You should
but-
join Masters of Hero Forgery, or I think it is. It's a Facebook group, and literally it's just people doing Hero Forge, and they do like challenge, themes every now and then. with
Oh,
the
cool.
admins.
Oh, how great.
Masters of Hero Forgery, yeah. And
Nice.
literally all it is people putting in their like Hero Forge shit. And it's actually really like some of them are ridiculous. There's this one admin on the page called like Eric, and he makes like full like Eldritch abominations and shit.
Wow.
He has like entire categories of like lesser gods and like greater gods and like Eldritch abominations. And he just makes
Nice.
beautiful looking figures. Like he must have some kind of like color theory major or something, because his colors are always on point.
Nice. Yeah, so I mean, I haven't played in person. Well, I mean, not any kind of ongoing game in person for the last 3 years. So I just haven't bothered to like order any of the minis that I thought I was gonna, get. So
Yeah, I've only actually ever had 2 DMs, and both of them are online.
All right.
quite a few.
Is everyone back?
Yeah, because I had this.
I've
one
probably
DM
played
that-
more hours at this point. I've probably
Oh,
played more
I just
hours with
realized
Lou
I
than
was,
any other
muted.
DM.
Ah,
Is everyone back?
Well,
no.
Yes.
All
Just
right.
sat there like, why are they ignoring me?
So, the first down the stairs is Astral. The rest of you are a little ways behind him. As you hit the bottom of the stairs, Astral, you would see 2 drow kind of leaning up against the door over here. One of them notices you and says, "Oh, you're back."
And I will
I will-
start forward and do a little motion behind my back, like stay there.
Yeah, as soon as I hear the voices, I think I might have been the one that said I was I was going next,
The rest
but I'll
of
hang
the
back in the
group-
hallway.
The rest of the group roll a stealth check as you try to mask your presence of coming down the stairs as Astral gives you a sign.
Oh wait, I can also talk in all their heads. Forgot about that.
Wait, don't you have the whole thing where you can just like not wear your armor and like equip it instantly?
Oh yeah, that's a smart decision there. One action.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna use one. How many people can I do it with?
I need stealth check, Ugly.
You did one.
He's like
Oh,
25.
I did
Oh, that's
religion.
religion. It's still a fantastic roll.
Doesn't matter, reroll.
What's
Yeah.
your stealth modifier?
It's the same thing, but I'll reroll it anyway.
Oh, you don't make him reroll, do you, Lou?
It's the same modifier apparently.
Sure. So, Uvlal with the 10, you make some clanking. The drow here would look to you, Astral, and say, "Is someone with you?"
No. And I pull out a coin from the Shadowfell. It was just rattling around in my pocket.
Give me a deception check.
Yep, got it. Boom.
Oh,
No
wow.
way.
Thank God that wasn't the first roll.
He kind of nods and says, "Are you ready to come back in?"
Yeah, I think I found out all the information about them that I need.
Says you're only up there for like 15 minutes.
He said that to me.
Yeah. Because you
I-
actually have only been up there for about 15 minutes.
I mean, it may have been 15 minutes, but they are the easiest people to understand in the world. We have a cranky old man, we have an elf, we have a human, we have a owl, apparently.
He would shrug and say, "Alright." And he will use a key to unlock the double door, pulling it open. He motions for you to walk past.
Thank you.
Where are you gonna go?
For right now, I'm not gonna go. Can I see any one of them?
Let's see.
Even just a little bit, where I can activate the telepathic bond?
Well, are you all coming down the stairs or are you waiting up there? Because I
don't
assumed
know.
you were waiting at this point.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it seemed like.
I don't know how we're meant to get down there.
So the guy here says, "Go ahead, go into the hallway. I need to reactivate the trap."
Okay.
He would open a panel on the wall, which you can't really see, and you think he pressed some kind of button. Or actually, no, he would wait till he comes up here. This guy comes this way. He's going to close the door. And yeah, open up a panel on the wall as he gets out of the way and presses a button, which you know he is using to reactivate the trap here. Then they just
Cool.
kind of lean up against the wall, keeping an eye on things. What are you
I
gonna
might
do?
be back. I might not be. Yeah, here we go.
So as you start to leave, he says you probably want to check in with Razun. He probably wants to know what you found out.
I do like a wave behind me.
Alright, so where are you gonna go?
I will try to find resume.
I know the rest of you just waiting.
I guess.
Alright.
Seems like we've kind of been left behind here.
Is he
Can
betraying
never
us?
trust those double crossers. Yeah, yeah.
Lying bastard, he's just gonna get all the army on us.
So you start going down the hall, you would see there is a drow in the hallway who would nod to you.
And I do a nod back.
Yeah. So you nod to him as you pass by over here.
Okay.
You get over to here. You would hear some screeching in the room to the west here, as if something might be taking some kind of torture or damage or something.
Does that sound like where the wizard would be?
He could be. This is one of the labs.
I'm gonna poke in and see if I see him.
Okay. So you push the double door open. Why is it not loading? What's going on? Give me a moment. I'm having some kind of issue, I think. I'm gonna try reloading.
Far away are the voices of the drow that he passed, like outside the stairwell.
You don't hear them anymore.
Okay, so they moved away.
You would assume so. You heard a door close and lock.
Well, should we just start resting on the stairs for a while while we wait?
Okay, I'm all about resting.
Everyone got cards?
Do we need a rest?
I don't know, I'm just saying, because we're not going to really do anything.
What game? No. Sorry, no, sorry.
Oh, there we go. Alright, so you pull the door open. The double doors, I think actually they push inward. And you do see Razoon in here, along with one of his warriors. And there is a pretty beat up, bloody looking gnoll who's tied up against the wall. Razoon would back off from whatever he was doing, and he says, Astral, you return. I feel like you just left.
Yeah, they were not hard to find, nor were they hard. They were easy to understand and easy to fool.
I see. Well, what did you find out?
So, I give a description of them, along with what I think their powers are.
Okay.
And when I get to the powers, I'm going to try to bullshit my way. Just say something that's not true.
Are you going to try to make them sound weak or strong?
May I make them sound weaker than they actually are?
Alright, give me a deception check.
I will use my DM's version on this.
Okay.
Good boy.
Didn't need it, but
Alright,
so
Good roll though.
so he listens and nods and says, well, I was surprised they survived the fireball I hit them with, but it sounds like they may have just gotten lucky. This is good to know. Did you make contact with them, or did you just watch them from the shadows?
I made contact with them. They have I couldn't tell that he was a small creature who managed to somehow see me, but I managed to walk my way out of that one.
I see.
And I came back here after telling them to go upstairs.
To the demons area. The creatures...
I mean, they are weak. Just with the demons finish them off.
He says, hopefully. Did they have anything of value, or did you? Did they have anything of use that we might be able to salvage from their corpses?
It didn't. Didn't look like it.
I see. Well, at this point, I think it best we just continue to defend our position. The cultists don't know where we are, and it seems like these new explorers are not much of a threat. He says, good
No.
work. Make sure that they've died, and after they have, try to take their things as the demons eat them.
Aye, aye.
He says, keep me informed of what's going on. And if you see any more sacrifices being thrown into the pit upstairs, let me know. We should probably take them before the demons up there get them.
I'll let you know.
Alright. And he kind of goes back to the knoll, speaking to him in a language you don't understand. The knoll's cowering. What do you want to do?
I will. Since I pretty much know about this room, then I do a little bit of sightseeing. What's over here? If it's another chamber or torture or what?
Okay.
So I open the door and peek my head in.
Yeah, sure. You have been in this room before. There's several statues in here. It looks like old elven statues that stand kind of vigilant over the area. Currently, it doesn't look like there's anyone else in here. You've mostly stayed out of here because the elves didn't find anything of use when they first got here. So, you believe, though, that there's a hatch down here between the statues where you first climbed into this area that goes into a cave below, a pretty extensive cave.
Did they tell me what the three statues are used for, or just statues?
So they were here when the drow arrived. They think they were just part of this ruined tower. The wizard didn't really explain it to you. If he knew, then he wasn't really talking about it. Most of the drow didn't seem to care. Do you have history?
No.
Yeah, so you probably wouldn't recognize these statues or anything significant about them. They just look like three elven warriors.
I will go down to the next hallway.
Okay. Do you close the door or are you leaving it open?
I will close the door. Knocking through.
Alright, so you get down to here. You see a drow over at this door, standing guard. He says, Astral, what do you want?
I was told to make sure. I think I went the wrong way. I was told to make sure they were dead. The adventurers. I think I took a wrong turn.
He says, well, the only thing here are the prisoners. They haven't moved. We are still keeping them behind the door.
Good, good. Well, I'm gonna head back the other way because apparently I get confused.
He nods.
And I will head back round the bend, do a head nod to the bro who I'm assuming is still here.
Okay. Yeah, he just nods to you as well. He says, Astral. Before you go, do you think you could get me one of those knoll bones from up above?
I will do my best. They should be easy to acquire if the somehow weak adventurers didn't kill them. But I will do my best.
He says, I'd like to make myself a bit of a trophy. I forgot to take them last time I was up there, so if you see any lying around, just bring one down to me. I would appreciate it.
Will do.
He nods.
Walk around the corner
Alright.
and go back to the trap.
So at this point, you would see the two drow are there. A little ways south, you would see a massive drider in the hallway. It sort of looks over towards you and says in Elven, "You, Pale One, did you kill the creatures above?"
No, they were too weak. I sent them to the demons above.
He says if they were too weak, then wouldn't it have been easier to kill them?
They were stronger than me. They had the numbers on their side.
So perhaps they were not as weak as you say.
Okay, they are. In a 1v1 fight, they can be beaten, but on a 1v. What was it? 5?
5, yeah.
In a 1v5, I lose due to the numbers of advantage they have.
6, technically. I forgot about
Give me a
the null.
persuasion check.
Dosha.
He says, I think I could have killed them, but very well, whatever you say, Astral. And he kind of makes his way into a room over here to the west.
Where's the button to disable the trap? Would it be on my side or their side?
You saw one of them open a panel here.
Do I see the drone nearby?
Yeah, you're standing right on top of him, like right next to him.
Whoops.
He was leaning up against the wall, so you were just next to him. He says, "Are you heading back up then?"
Yes, I was told to make sure the wrenches were dead.
He goes over and you see him open the panel and press. Looks like there are 2 buttons which he presses several times in some kind of combination. There's a click. And he
Could
walks.
I see the combination?
Give me a perception check. You are in complete darkness, so you have disadvantage right now.
Okay. Oh, fuck!
Nice.
So with a 6, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah, you did not see the exact sequence. It was kind of hard to see over his shoulder in the dark. But he turned it off for now. There is a click. He says, come, we must go to the other side of the door and wait his return. And this guy kind of sighs and says, all right. So he pushes the door open, and the 2 of them kind of come out here again, motioning for you to go. And,
I head up the stairs, and I'm assuming I see them as I head up the stairs.
Yeah, so towards the top of the stairs, you would see your group. Just kind of.
I will say to them quietly so the crowd below can hear me. Follow me, we have much to discuss.
Did you turn us in? Do we have to kill you now? I'm just being a
Quiet.
dick, don't worry.
Quiet, the crowd probably could hear us. I don't know what's talking about.
You're probably okay if you're whispering. Give me a stealth check.
Oh god.
You okay?
Okay, yeah, so you don't think they heard you. So where are you going to go? You can go up the stairs to get to the 2nd level, or you can go up the stairs twice to get to the 3rd level.
I think probably just 2nd to talk to him and then figure out
Yeah.
the rest.
Okay.
Second.
So you head back to the sacrificial prison area on the 2nd level. You can pull yourselves into this room here with the stairwell.
Oh.
Okay. So what were you doing in there?
So, I'm gonna walk down. Okay, can I not pull myself? No.
You should be
Mind
able
form-
to pull yourself in from the journal.
He's not in the player characters, at least I don't see him.
Well, you wouldn't see him. I don't think I shared him with everyone, but he is in there.
Oh, there we go. I talk to I basically say, so I get down there, found from the wizard. He was torturing No, and doing a layout of what I know of the layout. So there's 2 guards. There's a trap behind the door that you saw me into. There's a combination sequence to disable a trap. One of the drow spider people walk into a door. I haven't seen it. You walk around the corner. Always the way I didn't fully explore the place. Can't to get out of that. there's one drow that you pass before turning a corner and going directly right to the room that he was talking to drow in. Go out of that room, had about 3 people, I think no included. And then the room to the left is a giant room that had a entrance to a cave and 3 elf statues. None of the drow seem worried about that, but be on the guard for that. There's another room that holds the no prisoners. And that's about it. I don't fully explore this place before or after I came back.
Another thing that I think we talked about, but I don't know if you mentioned to them. I don't know if you want to mention it. A couple of days ago, you observed some minotaurs being captured and drug up the stairs by demons. So you think there are some minotaurs on the 3rd floor, but you don't know what they are.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't mention, but you did tell me. Yeah, I will also mention that.
Okay. So
Along
there might
with
be some more prisoners up there on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, I will also mention that for some reason one of the good elves wanted me to get a noble so he can use it as a trophy. I don't know if that means anything to you or picture 3 upsets you or what, but yeah.
I think he was just weird.
Probably. They're all weird. So, any other questions?
I guess the main question is for just the group in general, which is should we try and go to the top and see if we can clear, maybe make allies?
Oh, there was one other thing. My name is Astral, and I do a bow. I don't think we introduce ourselves by name anyway.
I can't remember if we did either, actually. I am on the.
Donovan Cowan Duskmantle. You can call me Otto.
I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot you had all those names.
Yeah, I always forget it. It's like Percy from Critical Role.
Yeah. I spent so
Most
long trying to get down those
Avon,
names.
which is also double with that.
Yep.
Don't ask me why I remember Ben.
Who's introducing next? Eldwin?
Yeah. It's like, I walk up, it's like, name's Eldwin.
Alright, so you
And Uber's just being rude.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted. I tried to introduce myself as Ooflol. Sometimes I'm referred to as Hey You.
Hey, you.
And I will say, it is very rude for someone of my age to forget him. I will not forget yours, my ally.
So, I guess the plan now is, do we want to go up top and potentially make allies, or just clear through the bottom?
I mean, we don't have the numbers advantage as much as
Having some minotaurs on our side wouldn't hurt.
You know the point there.
But
this-
short
Yeah.
is pretty wise. I trust them.
Can you say that again, Eldwin?
Sorry. Oh yes.
Like, having a bunch of minotaurs would make it very interesting.
Astral
As long
would
as
say,
I don't burn through my spell slots, I can talk to any creature.
Astral will say, this is your trip, I'll let you make the decision.
Sounds like it's pretty unanimous that we want to try and get Minotaur allies.
Dosha would say, cows. What good will cows do? We should try to go down and rescue the gnolls that were trapped below.
I've
What,
heard they're rather fearsome.
While I
Those
don't
Minotaurs.
disagree with you, Dosha, that having willing fighting gnolls would be great, if they're like the prisoners we freed, they don't want to fight.
He looks to Astral and he says, "You said that they had gnoll prisoners down below, these drow, yes?"
I did say that, but they were behind a locked door. I never had the chance to see them. There's a guard on the door. It's one, but
Did you
Apparently.
did you mention that your wizard boss was torturing them?
I think I did. I think I did like an offhanded comment.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
So, yeah, Dosha would say, if we choose to free someone, it should be the gnolls below first. They are being tortured by the drow.
Okay.
That is true as well.
Let me say this with a tactical mind. You could go downstairs and do rescue them, but do remember they have a lot of people working for them. Along
Do
with the
remember,
wizard,
this is the person who threw a fireball at us before, Dosha.
and they are behind the door. I don't know the state of them. To be fair, I don't know the state of the mentals either.
Astral, give me a persuasion check.
Yuki.
I'll say with disadvantage.
Oh.
So
Not in
Dosha
recently, then perhaps they're fresher than the other prisoners.
would kind of start to say something, but then maybe quiet down and just seem frustrated. He says, "I will go whatever the group thinks is best." But
We definitely don't want any unnecessary deaths if you can prevent them. I do get where you're coming
well,
from, Dosha.
not to be a downer, Dosha, but you know the cows, as you put them, they're probably in trouble too. If there's a bunch of demons upstairs, they're probably in more trouble, as demons are chaotic and deadly.
Same.
Assuming
the
that was
wizard
Onyx.
also
Yeah, it was Onyx.
Oh, okay.
the wizard is also probably not as powerful as the demons, maybe, I don't know. But he's definitely more scary than demons, I'll give him that.
I will say, Dosha has actually swayed me a little bit into actually really hardly considering this now.
Well, you know, if he takes a swig of alcohol, he says, if I had to choose between a demon or a wizard, I'd fight a demon any time. Demons, you know what you're getting. Yeah, wizards, magic. Never know.
Don't you cast magic?
He says, yeah, so I know how dangerous it is.
Fair.
I don't know what this Razal can do. I mean, he blew us all up
Do
with
I
a
know?
fireball. You probably haven't seen him in combat that much. He's mostly been leading more than fighting. So you're not sure what his full capabilities are.
All I can say about the wizard is he's quite a good reader. Not much of a fighter from what I've seen, but as it sounds like he's a fireball, I think the demons right now are a better way to go.
Yeah, you know, I've never met a Minotaur, so now I'm kind of curious what they're like.
I have no idea what a Minotaur is, so we're on the same playing field.
Do we know what a Minotaur is? Who would know what a Minotaur is?
Onyx puts his hands up and says, cows. But 2 feet and hands. Well, I guess bulls. You know what? That's what I heard. He takes another swig of alcohol.
Does the Shadowfell have cows?
Probably not.
Shadow cows.
Yeah, there's no
Do
shadow.
we have cows?
There's no. Yes, actually, there are cows that were brought down.
Okay.
When the cataclysm happened, there were livestock that came underground. It's not common, but they do exist in especially in the Empire areas. Like, I don't think your city has cows. Candle. I think that you might have some pigs, but not cows.
I
Well,
have no
picking
idea what a cow is, so this would be interesting to see.
Yeah, the caves make it harder for cows to travel because it's not always flat ground, and they have hooves. So,
Good. We do. I guess we do a vote, up or down.
I don't know.
Astral, you seem to have the most information. Which way do you suggest we go?
Thinking this of a tactical mind, and not doing it based on emotion, which I don't know if any of you are, but doing this of a calm, collected mind, I would go up. The Minotaurs may be more beaten, but from what I've been told, the Minotaurs would be more useful in a fight than gnolls who cannot.
And let's
Cool.
not forget that we haven't cleared this level. There's always the chance that something will be at our backs.
well,
Right.
Oh.
actually, Otto, as far as I can tell, there's a wall of force up now, so I don't think anything's getting through this door.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no, I meant the. Wait, the wall of force is on the door, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they can't go up.
It comes-
Well, we
Yes.
know the wizard can move through the door as he pleases. I meant other parts of this level. Oh, I see what you mean. Like they're not going to come to this. I see what you mean.
Yeah, they can't come up
People are-
behind us
yeah.
if we go upstairs. Well, unless I don't know. Maybe they all have. Maybe someone else has one of those amulets to get through.
Do I know of anyone else who has amulets?
So actually, the wizard did mention that one of the Gnoll cultists, one of the more powerful ones with a huge flail, was also able to move through the doors. You actually lost a couple of your people to him when he killed the Gnoll, or when he killed some of the Drow soldiers.
Oh, that guy.
I'm aware.
Question. I have a question. There was one bit of the conversation that Astral had with the wizard that, as a player, obviously I heard the conversation, but our characters didn't hear it. I'm just curious whether, Astral, did you mention that the wizard said something about the Gnoll cultists don't know we're here? So is there anything that Astral has told our group that would clue us in on the possibility? We are assuming that we are here fighting the cultists and their allies, but it sounds like there might be actually a different faction going on here. So I guess I'm wondering if you said anything that would indicate to us that these drow aren't part of the cultists that we've been tracking.
I would not. I would. Anything the wizard said to me besides checking upstairs, I probably wouldn't have mentioned.
Okay. So, yeah. Alright, I'm all for either opening some more doors on this level or heading up, since that seems to be the course of action that's getting recommended.
Wow.
Anybody else
Wizard
have thoughts?
did ask me to go upstairs and show you, and at different locations, dead bodies were there, and to loot them.
Well, I think the biggest threat in this area is that Gnoll with the huge flail thing. I don't know where he is, but he almost killed us
Onyx's
last time.
favorite friend. Yeah.
So I'm more for going upstairs. If I don't have to see that thing again, I'd be all for that. I mean, I still have to rebuild poor Hassan. Oh wait, no, Hassan is rebuilt. Never mind.
Oh, wait a second. Wouldn't he have built him on the long
He
rest?
said that.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he rebuilt them.
Okay. It's too bad Astral doesn't get to meet Hassan, but
Like me and
till next
Yeah.
week.
The mention of that.
Probably spend less time discussing this because I have no idea if people down below can hear us. I don't think they
So
can.
there's a door closing off the stairwell, so they probably can't unless they tiptoe up and like listen. But yeah, it's definitely not safe for sure.
We should probably head upstairs and have this conversation if we are continuing this conversation.
Sounds like that's the way people are leaning is up.
All right, so the group is heading upstairs.
And how long ago did you say those Minotaur were brought in?
Couple days.
A couple days
I
ago.
think, yeah.
Oh,
a
okay.
couple-
But most of the gnolls have probably been here for a few days, or even longer.
Yeah, I was hoping that Minotaur would be a little fresher. Like, you know, the gnolls aren't helping us so much because they're all exhausted.
No, I think a couple of the gnolls have probably been here for like weeks.
Who's in the front?
Honest.
I will be Uvlo.
I was gonna say it's either Uber or Astral, let's face it.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
so
Unless Astro would really like to.
Have I explored much of the third floor?
no, you actually haven't been up here yet. Wizards deemed it too dangerous, so he hasn't sent people up here. 'Cause there's no reason to.
Oh.
There's nothing he wanted up here.
So-
So Uvlol's in front. You
I will
said
probably go second.
Astral, Odo, Eldwin, Anvir, and that's everyone.
I see something. I already see something.
I see dead
Oh, that's
people.
not good.
I
I see
already
that.
see
You
something
see
large.
something for a moment, and then the door is closed.
I see dead people.
Well, what do you what do you see over there?
I see
Anvir?
like 3 things.
Should
oh,
I put
no,
out
never
my
mind, I see
magic
nothing.
rocks?
Yeah, you shut
so
the door,
there's a door. The door was partially open for a moment. You did see something large moving around in a room over there with your sight, but then the door was closed. And what you heard, actually, Otto, you heard what sounded like chanting coming from down the hall until the door was closed. Now you hear nothing.
I hear spellcasting.
I saw a minimum of 3 things. 2 normal size and 1 big.
Let's see why he called this ward dangerous. Okay.
If there's chanting going on, it probably is in our best interest to stop that, whatever it is.
We charging forward, or are we trying to do this more sneaky?
I think they are.
Onward!
I know we're here. We're not exactly stealthy with the light and everything.
Let's say the light rocks and the torch, we're pretty much.
Well, you don't know if they saw you, but if they did, they didn't choose to engage whatever was over there.
I say we probably should keep this stealthy for now, until we know that they saw us.
Should we snuff the lights out then? Because Eldwin and I don't know, and Onyx I think can't see in the dark, so can't exactly
I
do
can't
that.
either.
I know
Oh, you
Ken,
can't see. Yeah, so half of us will go blind if we turn the lights out.
I always say go loud or go home.
YOLO!
It's not the best course of action, but it'd be my guess. I don't know
It's
how
worked for us so
There
far.
is a door to the south here. You hear Otto. You probably hear what sounds like a what would the sound like? I want to say like a desperation, like a moaning sound, like someone is wounded or in
Someone hurt
in dire
someone in
straits.
distress this
Yeah.
way.
Should we open this door?
It is a large
Otto
double
says
door.
Do I hear anything that would indicate more than one creature?
You could do an active perception if you want.
Yeah.
I do one too.
Not that it matters.
You think there are several creatures locked up in there, whatever is in there.
As if
There are
it's 20
several. There are several creatures. Woohoo!
Observant and expertise.
Maybe prisoners,
Oh.
maybe something else. It's hard to say.
Could be our Minotaurs.
Let's check. Let's check. Oh, they're dead.
Oh.
they're died.
And they're dead.
Do
Cool.
we
Moving
want to
on.
be standing here when we open the door? Anvir, do you want to get back? I have magic
I was actually-
spells that
I was
can
gonna-
open this door.
I was gonna cast something so I could understand all languages and see if they would
Oh.
communicate with me.
That is a smart idea.
so deep. they're possibly demons.
Yes, and if they are, we definitely want to kill them. But they also sound like they're in a great deal. Does it
At least-
genuinely? It sounds like genuine, like pain and distress, right?
Lou, the actual
to-
noise
To Otto,
is
it did
is
anyway.
is wait. So the noise that I heard that sounded like moaning or distress or pain was one creature or multiple creatures?
I said.
Oh,
multiple.
okay.
Yeah,
All right,
multiple.
yeah, all right. So then, yeah, he did share that they all sound like they're in pain or something's wrong. That
What
there's
should I
multiple,
do?
but they, yeah.
Should we just open the door and see what's in there before I try and communicate, or should we just open the door and blast things if it's deadly?
Well, you two, you could hide, and I just walk in since maybe they know me.
Can't argue with
This is
that
the
logic.
demon floor, you said, where the drow don't like to go.
Possibly, who knows? There is
So-
a possibility.
So did you say?
Maybe low.
Sure.
Did you say you were opening the door?
Oh no, not at the moment.
Yes, please.
Do it.
Who's opening it?
Do it.
I will
Well-
open.
I will use Mage Hand to open the door while I'm standing over here.
Okay, as you
Or I guess
push
over
on
the
the
other side.
you push on the door, but it does not open, and a voice would say, "Please, is someone there?"
Oh yeah, we definitely want to open this door.
Does it
Alright.
sound like a death cry, or does it sound fake?
Give
I'm
me
gonna-
an insight check.
Can I do
Yep.
that as well?
Sure.
I have good insight.
The two.
Oh,
There you go.
There it is.
You think it's real?
Yeah, that definitely sounds like someone genuinely in pain.
Does it
Cool.
look like it's locked?
Yes. You think?
Is there a keyhole?
Yes, there is.
Can I try to lockpick it?
Yeah. Give me a thieves' tools check.
Do we have a new best lockpicker?
The
Maybe.
door is not too hard to get open, and you do indeed pick it open. Do you want to open it?
I will try to peek my head inside and see what I see.
Alright, so you try to peek through the double door. Give me a stealth check.
Spooky. There it is.
So you peek a little bit, you think you see someone in chains up against the wall. And actually a couple of people. You don't think they've noticed you.
Do I see anyone else besides the chain?
Not so far, but you've only opened the door a little bit.
I will open a little bit more and try to see more.
Okay. So you get a little bit better view, still more prisoners, but nothing that makes you think there's anything else in there.
Can you mind link to one of the prisoners? I whisper to our new friend, Astral.
I will mind link to one of the prisoners that I can see, along with let's do Anvia and Elduin.
So actually, before we go much further, we probably should stop here because we're at 8:34. Why don't we do MVP votes and wrap for the evening, and we can pick it up next week.
Yeah.
So just whisper me a vote with who you think should be MVP. You can't vote for yourself.
Trying to make sure I spelled this name right.
I'll probably know who you're talking about, even if you spell it wrong. So with 4 votes, Astral is MVP.
Oh fuck!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
A unanimous decision.
Yep, you get an inspiration point. And yeah. So we'll probably wrap there then. Let's see.
Alright.
What time is it? I think it's only been like maybe an hour since you all woke up. Not much
Good
time has
God.
passed. Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock right now in the morning. But yeah, good job everyone. welcome to the group, Astral. Well done with the
Yes.
crit and everything. The spying.
The
Yeah.
one crit.
2.
And
Remote crits are fun.
we'll pick it up next week as we explore what's going on with these minotaurs and maybe fight a big demon in the room beyond. I'm going to take
Yep,
some notes, but I'll be around if anyone wants to talk, at least for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll take care. Have a fun week.
Take care.
Apparently, I don't have permission to send messages to the journal.
You mean in Discord?
Yeah, I was trying to fix up the journal because mine was sandwiched between his, and it says I do not have permission to send messages in this channel.
Are you sure you're in the right journal, like in this
Yeah,
group?
you already sent.
Grey Wanderers.
You already sent messages before.
Yeah, like I have before, but now it's like I go to click on the bracket.
Oh,
and it's
Lou,
just-
he's right. I don't have permission either.
Okay, let me take a look.
I noticed that you revealed the journals for other groups today. Maybe the permissions are not quite right for our group.
Yeah, but I didn't undo it for others. I didn't think.
It might have completely undone it. Did it for everyone.
What about now?
Yep,
There we go.
perfect.
Okay, you should be good.
Okay. Now the journal's all nice and neat. So easy.
Excellent.
I'll catch you guys next week.
Good night.
Take care.
Ow.
Good afternoon for me. It's only 1:30 for me. I've got lots of day left.
It's 10:38 p.m. for me.
11:30.
I remember
Mhm.
my old game. We used to do it at like there 12:30 p.m., which was like 10:30 at night for me. And they were like 4-hour games, so I'd finish at like 2 in the morning.
Nice.
Catches.